In this sacred space of reconnection, authenticity becomes your guiding light, illuminating your path forward and enabling you to live in alignment with your deepest values and truths. The masks you once wore, the roles you played with reluctance, no longer fit the person you've unveiled within. You find courage in vulnerability, strength in your truth, and an unshakable peace in simply being your authentic self, unapologetically and without pretense. This rediscovery and connection with your true self signify a pivotal departure from the soul trap's confines, where the illusion of fulfillment through external achievement or possession is shattered. You understand that true contentment, purpose, and joy spring from an intimate relationship with yourself, nurtured by introspection, meditation, and the relentless pursuit of self-knowledge. Living from this place of authenticity, every decision, interaction, and moment is infused with a deeper meaning and resonance. You are no longer swayed by the whims of societal expectations or seduced by the fleeting allure of material gains. Instead, you move through life with a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment, rooted in the unshakable foundation of your true self. This is the essence of freedom from the soul trap, a liberation not just from external constraints, but from the internal chains that once kept you from fully embracing your authentic essence. The third sign you have shattered the constraints of the soul trap is marked by an acute awareness of higher truths and realities, a profound understanding that stretches far beyond the sensory illusions of our material existence. This is not merely an intellectual awakening, but a visceral, soul-deep recognition of the intricate existence that lies hidden from our everyday perception. It's as though you've emerged from the shadowy confines of Plato's cave, stepping into the brilliance of the sun for the first time, where the world is seen not as a collection of shadows, but as a vibrant landscape rich with color and life. This heightened awareness allows you to perceive and interact with the world around you in a more profound and meaningful way. The mundane aspects of life transform, revealing deeper layers of significance and interconnectedness that were previously obscured by the fog of the unawakened state. You begin to see the divine dance in the ebb and flow of nature, the silent wisdom in the mountains, and the lessons in the river's relentless journey to the sea. Armed with this expanded consciousness, you navigate the world with a sense of wonder and reverence, recognizing the sacredness in all forms of life and the hidden threads that connect us all. Your interactions are infused with a depth of understanding and compassion as you perceive not just the outward appearances, but the essence of beings and situations. This awareness of higher truths and realities is a testament to your liberation from the soul trap, a clear indication that you are moving in harmony with the universe, attuned to the symphony of existence that resonates with the very core of your being. The fourth sign of breaking free from the soul trap is the adoption of a mindful and balanced approach to technology, a conscious recognition of its dual nature as both a connector and a potential captor. This nuanced understanding marks a significant departure from the unexamined consumption and use of digital tools that often deepens our entanglement in the soul trap. Instead of allowing technology to dictate the pace and direction of life, pulling us further into a vortex of distraction and disconnection, there is a deliberate shift towards harnessing its positive potential to enrich and enhance our lives. In this enlightened perspective, technology becomes a servant rather than a master, a tool thoughtfully wielded to forge meaningful connections, access empowering knowledge, and facilitate genuine experiences. The dangers of its overuse and misuse, how it can isolate us, commodify our interactions, and blur the lines between reality and illusion, are acknowledged and actively mitigated. You find yourself setting boundaries, using technology with intention, and choosing platforms and practices that truly add value to your life. Moreover, this mindful approach extends to recognizing technology's role in the broader context of societal and environmental well-being. There's an increased tendency to support and engage with technologies that promote sustainability, equity, and positive community building. The shift is profound, reflecting a deep re-evaluation of what it means to live a technologically integrated life without succumbing to the soul trap's seductive but ultimately shallow promises. Technology under your stewardship becomes a force for good, an instrument of liberation and connection in a world navigating the delicate balance between the physical and the digital realms. The fifth sign of transcending the soul trap is the cultivation of compassionate detachment, a refined state of being where your heart overflows with deep empathy and care for others and the world, yet you remain unshackled by the emotional turmoil and binary judgments that often ensnare us. This is not a cold or indifferent stance, but a profound understanding and acceptance of life's fluid nature, allowing you to offer love and support without being overwhelmed by the pain, suffering, or drama that might accompany it. In this state, you navigate the complexities of human experiences with grace and wisdom, understanding that attachment to specific outcomes or labeling experiences as strictly good or bad only reinforces the illusions of the material world. Instead, you see the larger existence, recognizing the value and lessons in all experiences, irrespective of their immediate appearance. This perspective liberates you from the emotional roller coasters that can drain your energy and cloud your judgment, enabling you to act from a place of balance and clarity. Compassionate detachment also means engaging with the world from a place of centeredness, where your actions are motivated by genuine love and the desire to contribute positively, rather than by a need for recognition or fear of failure. It's a way of being that fosters inner peace and resilience, allowing you to be present for others in a more meaningful and effective way. By embodying this principle, you become a beacon of light in the lives of those around you, offering solace and guidance while maintaining your spiritual equilibrium, a clear sign that you have broken free from the soul trap's confining grasp. The sixth sign of liberation from the soul trap is a profound diminution of the fear of death, transforming what is often perceived as the ultimate end into a recognized transition, a mere chapter change in the expansive narrative of existence. This shift is not born from indifference or resignation, but from a deep-rooted understanding and acceptance of death as an integral part of life's cycle, a passage rather than a terminus. It signifies an awakening to the eternal nature of consciousness, an awareness that our essence, our true self, extends far beyond the physical constraints of our earthly existence. This reduced fear of death emerges from a place of knowledge and intuition, a certainty that what we experience as life is just one form of our existence, and death is simply the doorway to another. It reflects an understanding that our spirits, our consciousness, are not bound by the material body but are part of a continuous flow of energy and existence that transcends physical death. Embracing this perspective allows individuals to live their lives more fully, unburdened by the dread of an impending end. It opens up a space for living with greater purpose, passion, and peace, knowing that each moment is part of a larger journey that does not conclude at the point of physical departure. The fear of death, once a formidable shadow casting over life's experiences, becomes a gentle reminder of the impermanence of our current state and the infinite possibilities that lie beyond. This awareness breeds a courage to face life's challenges and an openness to its mysteries, hallmarks of a soul that has seen through the illusion of the soul trap and embraced the continuity of existence. The seventh sign of transcending the soul trap is the attainment of an unwavering inner peace and resilience, a serene state of being where neither external turmoil nor internal storms can disrupt your core of calm. This profound peace is not a mere absence of conflict, but a deep, pervasive presence of tranquility that permeates your entire being, a steadfast serenity that endures regardless of the chaos that may swirl around you. It is a testament to a mind that has seen through the veil of the world's illusions, recognizing them for what they are, transient waves on the ocean of existence. Cultivating this level of inner peace requires a deliberate and disciplined practice of introspection, mindfulness, and detachment, processes through which you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. It involves a deep understanding and acceptance of the impermanence of all things, including our thoughts, emotions, and the scenarios that play out in our lives. By embracing this fluidity, you free yourself from the clutches of the soul trap, which relies on our attachment to and identification with these transient states to keep us bound. Moreover, this inner peace is the foundation of an incredible resilience, an inner strength that allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. It equips you with the ability to face adversity, not with fear or avoidance, but with a calm assurance that whatever happens, your inner self remains untouched and intact. This resilience is not a hardening of the heart, but a deepening of understanding, a recognition that true strength lies in flexibility and the ability to remain centered in the midst of life's storms. Breaking free from the soul trap and achieving this level of peace and resilience means that you have not only recognized the illusions that once bound you, but have also mastered the art of living beyond them. You move through the world with a lightness of being, unaffected by the ebb and flow of external conditions, your serenity a beacon to others still navigating their way out of the shadows. This inner peace and resilience are the ultimate signs of spiritual liberation, markers of a soul that has reclaimed its freedom and stands in the light of its true essence. The eighth sign of liberation from the soul trap is the profound deepening of intuitive connection and the frequent occurrence of synchronicities, those moments when the universe seems to conspire in your favor, guiding, reassuring, and affirming your path with an uncanny precision. This heightened intuition is not just about making good guesses, but represents a harmonious alignment with the cosmic intelligence that permeates all existence. It's as if your internal compass is finely tuned to the subtle frequencies of the universe, allowing you to navigate life with an inner guidance system that transcends logical reasoning. Synchronicities or meaningful coincidences become commonplace, serving as signposts along your journey that you are moving in the right direction. These are not random occurrences, but are imbued with deep significance, often arriving at moments of doubt or decision, providing clarity and confirmation. Whether it's the unexpected appearance of people who bring pivotal opportunities and insights, or the serendipitous alignment of circumstances that propels you forward on your path. Each synchronicity is a thread in your life, woven with the intent of the universe. This intuitive connection and the dance with synchronicities suggest a dissolution of the barriers between the self and the greater cosmic flow. You become more attuned to the subtle energies and messages that the universe communicates, leading to a life that feels more aligned, purposeful, and in sync with a higher order. It's a clear indication that you have moved beyond the limitations of the soul trap, stepping into a space where you co-create with the cosmos, guided by an intelligence far greater than the mind can fathom. This sacred partnership with the universe is a testament to the true freedom and empowerment that come with breaking free from the confines of the soul trap, embracing a life filled with wonder, meaning, and divine synchronicity. The ninth sign that one has transcended the soul trap is the profound ability to find joy and gratitude in the simplicity of the present moment, a state of being where happiness is not contingent upon external circumstances. This profound contentment arises from a deep appreciation for the now, recognizing it as the only true reality amidst the illusions that often captivate our attention and energies. It signifies a shift from living in the shadows of the past or the mirages of the future to fully embracing the richness of the present. In this state of awareness, every breath becomes a reason for gratitude, every interaction an opportunity for joy. It's a way of seeing the world that imbues even the most mundane aspects of life with a sense of wonder and significance. This deep-seated contentment is not a passive acceptance, but an active celebration of the miracle of existence, a recognition of the beauty and value in the simplicity that surrounds us. The laughter of a child, the warmth of the sun, the melody of nature, all become profound experiences, reflecting the beauty of the universe in microcosm. This appreciation for the present moment is indicative of a soul that has broken free from the relentless pursuit of more possessions, more achievements, more validations that defines the soul trap. It reflects an inner fullness and peace that does not depend on external validations or conditions, but is rooted in the simple act of being. Embodying joy and gratitude for the present moment is a powerful affirmation of one's liberation from the soul trap. It is a testament to the understanding that while we may navigate through time, the essence of life, its true beauty and its deepest lessons are always found here and now. This realization anchors us in our true power, our capacity to create happiness from within, and our ability to connect with the profound depths of our being, where every moment is a gift and an opportunity to live fully and freely. The 10th sign of breaking free from the soul trap is the awakening to a profound call to serve, help, and heal others, alongside a commitment to the healing of our planet. This transformative realization goes beyond mere altruism. It is an acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all life and the recognition that by contributing to the welfare of others, we inherently enrich our own spiritual journey. This sense of purpose is fueled by an understanding that our most profound gifts and talents are not merely for personal achievement, but are meant to be shared in service to the greater good. This calling is a clear indication of a soul that has transcended the narrow confines of self-centered existence, moving into a state of expansive consciousness where the well-being of the community, humanity, and the earth herself becomes paramount. It reflects a deep spiritual maturity, an understanding that true healing, be it physical, emotional, or ecological, is a path to collective liberation. In serving others, we serve the very essence of our being, engaging in a sacred exchange that nourishes and uplifts all involved. Embodying this call to service and healing signifies a significant shift in perspective. It is a move away from viewing success in terms of accumulation and dominion over nature, towards a model of success that values contribution, compassion, and the fostering of harmony. This shift is not just an intellectual understanding, but a heartfelt commitment that compels one to act, to apply one's skills and abilities in ways that effect real change. This transition from self to service is a clear beacon that one has not only broken free from the soul trap, but has also stepped into a role as a healer and guardian of the earth. It marks a return to the essence of what it means to be human, to live in community, to support one another, and to honor and protect the natural world. This call to serve and heal is a powerful testament to the liberation of the soul, embodying the highest principles of love, compassion, and interconnectedness. In our journey through the labyrinth of existence, breaking free from the soul trap marks not the conclusion, but the commencement of a profound awakening to our true potential as sovereign beings of light. This path of liberation we've traversed together, recognizing the signs of our emancipation, serves as a testament to our innate ability to transcend the material limitations and illusions that have long obscured our vision. As we stand at this threshold, it's essential to recognize that our sovereignty as beings of light is not a static achievement, but a dynamic state of being, an ongoing process of growth, discovery, and deepening connection with the essence of who we truly are. This newfound freedom invites us to explore the boundless possibilities of existence, to engage with life and the universe in ways that enrich not only our own spirit, but also the collective consciousness. The journey ahead calls for a continued commitment to spiritual growth and exploration, urging us to venture further into the mysteries of the cosmos, to cultivate our inner wisdom, and to embrace the limitless capacity for love, creativity, and transformation that resides within us. It's an invitation to live with purpose, to serve and heal, to spread joy and gratitude, and to foster the connections that remind us of our unity with all creation. As we each walk our unique paths, let us share our stories, insights, and discoveries with one another, for in sharing, we amplify the light we carry, illuminating the way for others as they navigate their journey. Let us encourage one another, celebrate the milestones, and offer support through the challenges, for it is together, as a community of light beings, that we can effect the most profound changes in our world. Have you ever been told you're too sensitive, too intuitive, or just too much, simply for being you? Do people make you feel weird or out of place for your spiritual gifts or multidimensional awareness? In a world that often values logic over intuition, conformity over uniqueness, it's not uncommon to feel like an outsider. But what makes you different is not just a part of you to be tolerated, but a gift to be celebrated. You're not alone. Across the globe, there are individuals just like you, people who see beyond the veil of the physical, who sense the energies that weave through our universe, who are guided by a knowledge that comes from somewhere beyond the stars. These are the chosen ones, the star beings, individuals endowed with spiritual gifts and a multidimensional awareness that sets them apart. This narrative is not just about accepting who you are, it's about embracing the power that comes with your unique connection to the universe. It's a call to stop hiding, to stop apologizing for your sensitivity, your intuition, your ability to see and understand the world in ways that others cannot. Join us as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation. A journey where being different is not just accepted, but celebrated. Where your gifts are recognized as the rare treasures they are, meant to be shared with the world. The journey to self-discovery unfolds not on a well-trodden path, but on a winding trail marked by the light of distant stars, a voyage into the depths of one's soul, where true power lies dormant, waiting to be awakened. It begins in the quiet moments of solitude, in the whispers of the night wind, and in the silent conversations with the moon. For those embarking on this quest, the world transforms into a canvas of infinite possibilities, each brushstroke revealing the vibrant hues of their spiritual gifts and multidimensional nature. This path, however, is not without its shadows. The early stages are often tinged with isolation, a profound sense of being adrift in a sea of misunderstanding. Friends and family, bound by the constraints of conventional perception, struggle to grasp the profound connections felt to the unseen, the waves of emotion that crash without warning, or the intuitive insights that strike like lightning, illuminating the darkness with truth. It is a solitary walk through the mist, where each step forward is a leap of faith into the unknown. Yet it is within this solitude that the cocoon of transformation envelops the seeker. It is here, in the quietude of being misunderstood, that the heart begins to hear the ancient rhythm of the universe, a melody that resonates with the core of one's being. Moments of epiphany pierce the veil of the mundane, a sudden clarity in the dead of night, a dream that reveals the intricate tapestry of life, or a serendipitous encounter that feels orchestrated by unseen hands. These experiences, though fleeting, are lighthouses guiding the way towards embracing one's unique abilities. The realization dawns that this journey is not about finding oneself within the confines of the physical realm, but about expanding beyond it, exploring the vastness of a multidimensional existence. Each discovery, each moment of spiritual insight, is a reminder that the journey to self-discovery is not merely about uncovering what lies within, but also about redefining one's place in the cosmos. It is an assertion of one's existence as more than flesh and bone, as a being of light and energy, connected to the universe in ways that transcend the limitations of earthly understanding. In this journey, the seeker becomes the architect of their destiny, building bridges between worlds, crafting a reality where spiritual gifts are not just accepted but revered. It is a journey of becoming, of shedding the layers of doubt and fear, and stepping into the luminescence of one's true nature. Here in the sanctuary of self-discovery, the soul speaks its truth, and the universe echoes back in affirmation. However, emerging from the cocoon of self-discovery, we need to confront the challenge of being misunderstood. It's a passage that tests the strength of our convictions, challenging us to hold firm to our truth in the face of skepticism and dismissal. The challenge of being misunderstood cuts deep, like walking through a world cloaked in grayscale, where the vibrant spectrum of your spiritual essence is invisible to the naked eye. Those who are spiritually attuned navigate a society that often meets their profound connections to the unseen with skepticism, where the whispers of intuition are drowned out by the roar of logic and reason. This skepticism is not a mere inconvenience. It is a barrier, a chasm that separates the soul from the world it seeks to embrace. The emotional toll of this disconnect is profound. To mask one's true nature becomes a survival tactic, a way to navigate the turbulent waters of societal norms. The vibrant energy fields, the spontaneous bursts of psychic insight, the conversations with the cosmos, all are tucked away, hidden beneath layers of conformity. This concealment is a heavy cloak to bear, each step forward weighted down by the unspoken truth of who you are. The pressure to minimize these gifts, to dull the brightness of your spiritual light, is a constant companion, whispering doubts in the shadows of your mind. Yet, within this crucible of misunderstanding, a transformation brews. The turning point arrives not with a fanfare, but as a quiet realization, a still voice within that refuses to be silenced. It is the moment of awakening to the fact that your multidimensionality is not a burden, but a badge of honor. The journey of self-discovery, once a solitary path, becomes a declaration of independence from the chains of skepticism. Refusing to apologize for one's spiritual gifts is an act of rebellion, a daring to stand in one's truth amidst the storm of dismissal. It is a choice to no longer shrink but to expand, to let the inner light shine so brightly that it cannot be ignored. This refusal is not an end but a beginning, the first step on a new path that leads away from the shadows of misunderstanding and towards a horizon aglow with possibility. The societal challenges remain, but the perspective shifts. Where there was once isolation, there now stands a community of souls, each radiant with the light of their own unique gifts. The skepticism of the overly logical becomes a backdrop, a contrast against which the true beauty of spiritual attunement is thrown into sharp relief. This turning point is a call to arms, a rallying cry for all who have walked the path of misunderstanding, to stand together and embrace their multidimensionality without apology, without fear, and without restraint. As we traverse the rugged terrain of misunderstanding, where each step taken in authenticity often feels like a defiance against a world clinging to the superficial, we reach a pivotal summit. This peak marks the threshold between the challenge of being misunderstood and the dawn of embracing our multidimensional selves. It is here on this precipice that we shed the last vestiges of doubt and fear, preparing to step into the light of self-acceptance and empowerment. Embracing your multidimensional self is akin to stepping into a river whose currents flow from ancient sources, waters imbued with the essence of the universe itself. This act of acceptance is not merely a step, but a leap into the depths of your own being, a dive into the infinite layers of your soul that connect you to the cosmic dance of existence. It is here in the embrace of your true nature that you discover the unshakable strength that comes from alignment with the universe's profound mysteries. Affirmations become your compass, guiding you through the landscapes of your inner world. I am a vessel of cosmic energy, you affirm, feeling the truth of these words resonate through every fiber of your being. My gifts are a bridge between worlds, you declare, recognizing your role as a custodian of the unseen. With each affirmation, you fortify the foundation of your spiritual identity, constructing a sanctuary within where your true self can thrive, unbounded and radiant. The liberation that accompanies this embrace is both profound and exhilarating. It is the shedding of chains, the breaking of walls that have confined your spirit. This freedom is not just a release but an expansion, an opening to the limitless possibilities that your gifts bring to your life and to the world. To showcase these gifts is to light a beacon for others, to illuminate paths once shrouded in darkness, and to inspire those still navigating their journey of self-discovery. Navigating the world while staying true to your spiritual path requires courage, wisdom, and a steadfast commitment to your truth. It calls for setting boundaries that honor your energy, for in doing so you create the space necessary for your gifts to flourish. It demands a selective sharing of your light, offering it to those who respect and cherish its warmth, and conserving it from those who would diminish its glow. Above all, it necessitates a constant dialogue with the universe, a listening to the subtle cues and whispers that guide your steps. Stay rooted in the practice of grounding, anchoring your ethereal nature in the physical realm to maintain balance and harmony. Cultivate a community of like-minded souls, a tribe that supports and amplifies your journey. And remember, in moments of doubt or confusion, to return to the affirmations that remind you of who you are. A multidimensional being of light, a conduit of cosmic energy, and a guardian of the spiritual truths that weave through the fabric of existence. In embracing your multidimensional self, you not only claim your place in the universe, but also invite the universe to unfold within you, creating a symbiosis of spirit and matter that transcends the limitations of earthly existence. This is the ultimate empowerment, a realization that you are not just moving through the world, but that you are a creator of worlds, a shaper of destinies, and a beacon of light in the vast expanse of the cosmos. In the journey towards embracing our multidimensional selves, we encounter moments that require us to make difficult choices about who we allow to walk with us on our path. This critical juncture, often marked by a profound realization, demands that we reassess the energies and influences we permit in our lives. For those who find themselves at odds with our spiritual journey, unable to understand or accept the depth of our connection to the universe, the decision to part ways becomes an act of self-preservation and growth. The significance of surrounding ourselves with supportive, like-minded individuals cannot be overstated. As we navigate the complexities of our spiritual awakening, the company we keep can either illuminate our path or cast shadows upon it. It's in the vibrant community of those who resonate with our frequency, who share our vision and dreams, that we find strength and encouragement. Here, in this sacred space of mutual understanding and respect, our spirits are nurtured and our gifts flourish. Letting go of relationships and situations that no longer align with our highest good is a delicate process, imbued with grace and compassion. It's an acknowledgement that while every soul we encounter plays a role in our story, not all are meant to stay until the final chapter. This release is not a severing of ties, but a loving gesture of freedom, allowing both parties to pursue their respective paths towards fulfillment and self-discovery. It's a testament to the understanding that our personal growth sometimes requires us to walk alone or to find new companions who share our journey towards enlightenment. This act of moving forward, of gently releasing those who cannot walk with us, is a powerful step in honoring our truth. It's a reaffirmation of our commitment to our spiritual path, a path that may be solitary at times, but is often walked in the company of those who, like us, envision a world transformed by love and light. In this journey of transformation, the choice to walk away from misaligned relationships is not an act of exclusion, but a conscious decision to align our outer world with our inner evolution, ensuring that our circle reflects the light we wish to see in the world. As we step into this broader sphere of influence, we carry with us the lessons learned from the choices we've made about who and what we allow into our lives. In today's world, where the clamor of chaos often drowns out the whispers of wisdom, there emerges a quiet yet undeniable force of individuals deeply connected to the spiritual fabric of the universe. These souls, such as chosen ones, lightworkers and starseeds, attuned to the rhythms of the cosmos, carry within them the potential to usher in a new era of understanding, compassion, and unity. Their journey is less about self-proclamation and more about the silent, steadfast commitment to embodying light and spreading healing across the globe. The purpose and mission of these remarkable individuals are as diverse as the stars, yet united by a common thread: the drive to awaken the collective consciousness to a broader understanding of existence. Through their innate abilities, whether it be healing, intuitive insight, or creative expression, they contribute to a global shift towards a higher vibration. Their presence alone challenges outdated paradigms and paves the way for new ways of being, rooted in harmony and mutual respect. The liberation and empowerment that come from accepting and showcasing these gifts cannot be understated. In doing so, not only is the individual soul set free, but a pathway is also opened for others to discover their own connection to the universe. It is a domino effect of awakening, where each act of courage and authenticity inspires a similar bravery in others. This narrative encourages all who feel the stirrings of this profound connection within themselves to see their gifts not as burdens, but as essential contributions to the world's evolution and healing. The current global landscape, with its myriad challenges, is fertile ground for the seeds of change these individuals carry. They are the architects of a new earth, one where the wisdom of the spirit is recognized as the most potent agent for transformation. Let this be a call to action for everyone who resonates with the essence of this message. The time to step into your power is now. By doing so, you join a collective endeavor that transcends individuality, weaving together a tapestry of enlightenment that can envelop the world. Together, embracing our diverse yet unified purpose, we can illuminate the darkness and guide humanity towards a future where peace, understanding, and spiritual connection form the pillars of our shared existence. As we draw the curtain on our exploration of the luminous paths, let us hold close the essence of our journey together. The voyage into the heart of our multidimensional selves is a reminder of the profound truth that our uniqueness is not a quirk to be hidden, but a gift to be celebrated. To shine one's light boldly into the shadows of the world is to declare with unwavering conviction that we are not merely passing through this life, but are here to imprint our souls upon the fabric of existence. To every viewer resonating with this message, know that your presence on this earth is no accident. You are called to step into your power, to embrace the magnificence of your spiritual gifts, and to live out the truth of your being in every breath, every moment. Your journey is a beacon for others, a testament to the transformative power of authenticity in a world thirsting for meaning and connection. This is not merely an invitation, but a clarion call to action for each of us to contribute to the tapestry of change, weaving our unique threads into a vision of a world awakened. By being authentically ourselves, by daring to be different, we become architects of a new earth, one where diversity is not just tolerated, but revered as the wellspring of our collective strength. Let us then move forward together, united in our diversity, emboldened by our shared mission towards spiritual enlightenment. The path we walk is lit by the stars of our ancestors and guided by the light within each of us, leading us towards a future where the light of love, wisdom, and unity outshines the darkness of division and fear. Share this message, spread this light, and let us join hands and hearts in the grand collective journey towards a brighter, more enlightened world. For in unity, we find not only the reflection of our individual lights, but the dazzling brilliance of a shared destiny, a collective awakening to the beauty and power of our spiritual interconnectedness.
In a world that incessantly preaches the mantra of hustle, where effort and grind are glorified at every turn, there lies a contrasting philosophy, a whisper of ancient wisdom that seems almost counterintuitive to the modern ear. This is the Taoist concept of effortless action, an idea as serene as a still pond, yet as powerful as a river's current. Drawing its roots from the profound teachings of Taoism, this philosophy promotes the art of achieving without actively striving. It paints a picture where action and inaction coalesce, producing results that are both organic and profound. At first glance, it might appear contradictory or even passive. How can one achieve without trying, succeed without effort, or move forward without taking deliberate steps? Yet, as we delve deeper into the world of Taoism, we'll uncover the intricate layers of this paradox. We'll explore how doing less can sometimes lead to accomplishing more, and how letting go can be the very act that propels us forward. So, prepare to embark on a journey that challenges conventional wisdom and invites you to perceive achievement through a completely different lens. In the annals of ancient Chinese thought, Taoism emerges as a philosophy entwined with nature, balance, and harmony. Central to its teachings is Laozi, often considered the father of Taoism, whose wisdom has been passed down for millennia, guiding countless souls in the process. Laozi's seminal work, the Tao Te Ching, serves as the cornerstone of Taoist philosophy. A text of profound depth, it comprises 81 chapters filled with poetic verses that emphasize the Tao, or the way. But what exactly is the Tao? Envisioned by Laozi, the Tao is the fundamental principle that is the source of all existence. It is the silent flow, the invisible force that underpins the universe, guiding it in its spontaneous natural rhythm. Through the Tao Te Ching, Laozi conveys the essence of Taoism, which encourages adherents to align themselves with the Tao. This means recognizing the natural order of things, living harmoniously with the environment, and allowing life to unfold organically without forceful intervention. Laozi's teachings, especially his insights on the art of non-striving, lay the foundation for our exploration into the power of not trying, yet achieving. As we move forward, let's immerse ourselves in the Taoist worldview, learning how to navigate life by embracing the Tao's gentle guidance. The Taoist dance of Wu Wei, embracing effortless action. As we trace the footprints of Taoism's rich tapestry, we encounter one of its most profound tenets, Wu Wei. This concept, often mystifying to the uninitiated, translates to non-action or action without effort. But it isn't about lethargy or inaction. Rather, it embodies the essence of flowing with life's natural rhythms. Wu Wei is like the river that flows unhindered, neither striving nor resisting, yet carving valleys and shaping landscapes. It's the art of aligning one's actions with the universe, ensuring that each step is in tandem with nature's dance. In this harmonious synchronization, efforts seem minimal, yet accomplishments are maximal. Laozi, in the Tao Te Ching, frequently alludes to this idea. He speaks of the best way to live being like water, which benefits all things and contends with none.
How you doing?
Water flows effortlessly, adapting to its surroundings, yet in its softness, it can wear down even the hardest rock. Just as water doesn't try to forcefully carve its path, but instead moves with a graceful fluidity, Wu Wei teaches us to act in ways that are natural, spontaneous, and in tune with the universe. Instead of forcing outcomes or straining against obstacles, it's about understanding the right moment to act and when to remain still. As we delve deeper into this principle, we'll uncover the transformative power of Wu Wei and its practical implications in daily life. Laozi's teachings, especially his insights on the art of non-striving, lay the foundation for our exploration into the power of not trying, yet achieving. As we move forward, let's immerse ourselves in the Taoist worldview, learning how to navigate life by embracing the Tao's gentle guidance. Embracing water's way, the Taoist guide to navigating life. Water, in its serene simplicity, offers profound wisdom. Taoism frequently looks to water as a guiding metaphor, teaching us lessons in adaptability, resilience, and effortless strength. As Laozi pens in the Tao Te Ching, the best of man is like water, which benefits all things and does not contend with them. Water, despite its calm demeanor, holds immense power. Rather than fighting against obstacles, it seamlessly flows around them, charting its own course without a conscious attempt to control or dominate.
That's better.
When it encounters a boulder, it
Yeah, my
doesn't
neighbors
clash
down
head
below
on.
me
Instead,
do drugs,
it
and they
effortlessly
come
finds
right
its
up
way
in this
around,
corner, so
continuing its
I gotta
journey
put a mask on
undeterred.
so I don't have to
Over
breathe in.
time, this gentle
Does it
persistence
irritate
wears
you?
down even the mightiest of rocks, not through force, but through consistent, adaptable action. This Taoist imagery beckons us to emulate water in our lives. It urges us to adopt a state of fluid adaptability, where we respond to challenges not with rigidity or conflict, but with flexibility and grace. It's about letting go of the need to control outcomes and instead moving in harmony with life's currents. In the world's hustle and constant striving, the water metaphor stands as a gentle reminder. It tells us that sometimes the path to our goals, the way to true achievement, isn't through forceful efforts but through the wisdom of understanding, patience, and harmonious action. Synchronizing with nature's rhythms, the Taoist way. Nature operates in an intricate ballet of cycles and rhythms. From the serene dance of the celestial bodies to the changing of the seasons, there's an inherent order and rhythm to everything.
No, I'm not a fortune teller. I
Taoism
don't believe in
encourages
fortune
us to
telling.
deeply
I
observe and
am
align
a
with these natural
picture
patterns, rather than going
assistant of
against
your
them.
life.
Consider
I
the
use pictures
trees.
and I
They don't
communicate with
strain
you.
to
I
grow,
don't
nor do the
fortune
flowers
tell.
exert effort to bloom.
If you
They
actually
simply
watched and
exist
listened,
and
you
grow
would
as part of
understand.
nature's blueprint, effortlessly playing their part in the grand design.
I don't
Birds
do
don't
fortune
stress
telling.
over their next flight. They
I
simply
just tell
spread their
people,
wings when
I
it's
say,
time.
hey, tell me what's
Every
up, and let's
creature,
see what's
plant, and
going on in
element
your
is in
current
harmony
direction.
with its purpose, without
I'm
the
not saying,
overbearing
oh,
weight of
this is
conscious
going to
effort.
happen to you. No,
Similarly,
that's stupid shit.
Taoism teaches that humans can achieve their true potential
People have free will,
by
and they can do
following
whatever they
this
want.
same
So,
principle, flowing with life's events rather than trying to force outcomes. It's about
there's a great
recognizing
book I
when
can
to
reference
act
to.
and
It's
when to be
called Tarot
still,
and Psychology,
understanding
and
that there's a right moment
explains
for
how
everything.
you can use tarot cards
In an
with
age of
psychology.
constant action and relentless pursuit, this Taoist lesson feels counterintuitive, yet there lies its profound wisdom. By attuning ourselves to nature's rhythm, guided by its silent teachings, we can navigate life's challenges not with frantic effort, but with grace, ease, and authentic achievement. The paradox of effort in Taoist narratives. Ancient Taoist tales are imbued with deep lessons, often presented in the form of seemingly simple stories. These narratives, with their symbolic elements and characters, reveal the core principle of achieving without a display of overt force or effort. One such story tells of an old tree that stands tall and twisted on a rocky hill. While lumberjacks choose the stout and straight trees for timber, this gnarled tree is overlooked time and time again. Its secret to longevity and survival, its apparent imperfections and willingness to be what it naturally is, without trying to fit the mold. Another tale speaks of
It's
a
okay, I
river
just
that
want to
encounters a
explain that.
massive
I don't want
boulder
people
in its
jumping to
path.
conclusions like
Instead of
some
furiously attempting to
Satanist
push
or
through, the river
No,
calmly
I
and
actually believe
gracefully
in
flows
Yeshua.
around it,
I
effortlessly
believe
finding
there
its
is a
way.
death form,
In its patience and
like your
adaptability,
military friends
the river
that die
teaches
for our
us that
sins,
there's strength in softness
so we
and
can live
power
our
in
lives,
yielding.
that kind of thing.
Through
Yeah,
these
I believe in
stories and
that.
many others, Taoism emphasizes the art of non-contention. Instead of engaging in needless conflicts or forceful pursuits, the Taoist way promotes alignment with the Tao, the universal flow. It's a reminder that in yielding, in being like water or the old tree on the hill, we find our path to genuine success and fulfillment, unburdened by the exhausting demands of constant effort. The relentless drive of today, hustle versus harmony. In stark contrast to the Taoist ideals of effortless action and harmonious existence, today's society often glorifies the relentless hustle. We live in an era where busyness is seen as a badge of honor, where burning the midnight oil is equated with dedication, and where pushing against all odds is celebrated. This modern narrative urges us to constantly strive, to force our way through obstacles, and to measure our worth by our productivity. Social media amplifies this ethos, showcasing highlight reels of achievements and success stories, often sidelining the value of rest, introspection, and natural flow. However, this perpetual push often leads to burnout, stress, and a detachment from one's true self. By always swimming against the current, we risk exhaustion and losing sight of more harmonious paths that might be available to us. The Taoist perspective, with its emphasis on aligning with the natural order and understanding the power of non-action, offers a refreshing counterpoint to the frenetic pace of modern life. In reconciling these contrasting views, we are invited to question, can we find a balance between the Taoist way and the demands of contemporary society? Is there room to achieve without relentless drive, to find success in harmony rather than in hustle? Historical harmony, legends who lived the Taoist way. Throughout history, numerous figures have embodied Taoist principles, even if they didn't explicitly identify with them. They've shown us that achievement doesn't necessarily require forceful action, but instead can arise from aligning with the natural flow of events. One such luminary is Miyamoto Musashi. Although more commonly associated with the way of the samurai, many of his life philosophies resonate with Taoism. Musashi's emphasis on mastering oneself, understanding one's environment, and adapting fluidly in combat mirrors the Taoist idea of becoming one with nature and flowing like water. His strategic insights in The Book of Five Rings often touch on the value of timing, intuition, and understanding, all of which align with the Taoist notion of effortless action. Other figures across history, from artists to leaders, have also exhibited a Taoist approach to their endeavors. By observing their journeys, we can discern how the principle of Wu Wei manifests in different fields and epochs. In analyzing these legends, it becomes evident that the essence of Taoism, achieving through non-striving, understanding through non-thinking, has universal relevance. These historical personalities serve as testament to the enduring power of Taoist wisdom. Daily Taoism, incorporating Wu Wei into modern life. While ancient Taoist principles might seem distant from our bustling modern existence, their essence is timeless and universally applicable. Integrating the principle of Wu Wei into our daily routines doesn't mean inactivity, but rather taking actions that are in harmony with the natural flow of events. Here's where the practicality meets the philosophy. To embrace Wu Wei, one could start with mindfulness exercises, tuning into one's intuition and learning to respond rather than react. Taking moments throughout the day to connect with nature, even if it's just a short walk outdoors or tending to a houseplant, can align us with the Taoist ethos. Furthermore, when faced with challenges, instead of pushing aggressively against obstacles, we can ask ourselves, how might I approach this situation with fluidity, like water? This mindset encourages solutions that are both innovative and in harmony with the circumstances. By making these small, conscious shifts in our day-to-day actions and decisions, we can start to live the Taoist way, achieving more by striving less and finding tranquility amidst the chaos. Embracing the Taoist art of effortless achievement. As we journey through the intricate philosophies of Taoism, we discover a path less trodden, one of harmony and synchronization with the universe. The teachings of Laozi, exemplified by the concept of Wu Wei, guide us towards a life of effortless success, not through apathy, but through understanding and alignment. In a world driven by relentless ambition, Taoism offers a refreshing perspective, reminding us that there's power in simplicity, strength in softness, and achievement in letting go. We invite our viewers to contemplate these teachings and find their unique flow, resonating with the timeless wisdom of the Tao. By making these small, conscious shifts in our day-to-day actions and decisions, we can start to live the Taoist way, achieving more by striving less and finding tranquility amidst the chaos. In the vast expanse of human consciousness, there lies a complex maze, a labyrinth of thoughts, emotions, and dilemmas that intertwine, leading many into a perpetual cycle of rumination. It's an arena where modernity seems to have intensified the age-old problem, overthinking. This affliction, not uncommon in our era, has ensnared countless souls, causing them to second-guess decisions, fret over past actions, and fearfully anticipate futures yet to unfold. It's the modern plague, silent but pervasive, leaving in its wake sleepless nights, missed opportunities, and a diminishing zest for life. Yet, throughout history, there have been beacon-like figures, individuals who stood as pillars of clarity amidst the chaos of human experience. One such luminary was Miyamoto Musashi. To the casual observer, Musashi was a master swordsman, renowned for his unparalleled skill in duels and his creation of the Niten Ichi Ryu technique. But delve deeper and you'll discover a philosopher, an artist, and most importantly, a strategist par excellence. Musashi's life wasn't merely about the art of the sword, but the art of clear thinking, of navigating life's challenges with a sharp, focused mind. At the intersection of Musashi's wisdom and our modern dilemmas, we find a potential remedy for the rampant overthinking that plagues so many. As we embark on this journey through Musashi's life and philosophy, let us seek to understand not just the man, but the timeless strategies that can help us pierce through the dense fog of our own mental labyrinths. The samurai mindset. Decisiveness over doubt. Emerging from the fog of introspection, we transition into the vibrant, kinetic world of the samurai, a realm where every moment was a dance between life and death. In this world, Miyamoto Musashi stood tall, not merely as a master of the blade, but as an exemplar of decisive thought. For a samurai, the battlefield was a metaphorical crucible, distilling clarity from chaos. Hesitation, even for a fleeting second, could mean the difference between victory and defeat, life and death. Musashi's legendary exploits echo tales of lightning-fast decisions, where a singular moment of doubt could seal one's fate. This wasn't impulsiveness, but a cultivated mindset. It was the synthesis of observation, intuition, and experience converging into swift, resolute action. In the cacophony of clashing steel, and in a world that incessantly preaches the mantra of hustle, in the vast expanse of human consciousness, there lies a complex maze, a labyrinth of thoughts, emotions, and dilemmas that intertwine, leading many into a perpetual cycle of rumination. It's an arena where modernity seems to have intensified the age-old problem, overthinking. This affliction, not uncommon in our era, has ensnared countless souls, causing them to second-guess decisions, fret over past actions, and fearfully anticipate futures yet to unfold. It's the modern plague, silent but pervasive, leaving in its wake sleepless nights, missed opportunities, and a diminishing zest for life. Yet, throughout history, there have been beacon-like figures, individuals who stood as pillars of clarity amidst the chaos of human experience. One such luminary was Miyamoto Musashi. To the casual observer, Musashi was a master swordsman, renowned for his unparalleled skill in duels and his creation of the Niten Ichi Ryu technique. But delve deeper and you'll discover a philosopher, an artist, and most importantly, a strategist par excellence. Musashi's life wasn't merely about the art of the sword, but the art of clear thinking, of navigating life's challenges with a sharp, focused mind. At the intersection of Musashi's wisdom and our modern dilemmas, we find a potential remedy for the rampant overthinking that plagues so many. As we embark on this journey through Musashi's life and philosophy, let us seek to understand not just the man, but the timeless strategies that can help us pierce through the dense fog of our own mental labyrinths. The samurai mindset. Decisiveness over doubt. Emerging from the fog of introspection, we transition into the vibrant, kinetic world of the samurai, a realm where every moment was a dance between life and death. In this world, Miyamoto Musashi stood tall, not merely as a master of the blade, but as an exemplar of decisive thought. For a samurai, the battlefield was a metaphorical crucible, distilling clarity from chaos. Hesitation, even for a fleeting second, could mean the difference between victory and defeat, life and death. Musashi's legendary exploits echo tales of lightning-fast decisions, where a singular moment of doubt could seal one's fate. This wasn't impulsiveness, but a cultivated mindset. It was the synthesis of observation, intuition, and experience converging into swift, resolute action. In the cacophony of clashing steel and the intense gaze of an opponent, there was no room for the indulgence of overthinking. The lesson here is starkly clear. When faced with critical junctures in life, much like the pivotal moments of a duel, allowing the mind to spiral into endless loops of doubt can be perilous. Drawing from Musashi's example, we're beckoned to consider the power of decisiveness in our own lives. How might we too cut through our modern challenges with the same precision and clarity that Musashi wielded his blade? As we delve deeper into his philosophy, let's seek the tools to transform our mindset, trading doubt for decisiveness. Musashi's battles, more than just sword fights. From the decisive clarity of Musashi's mindset, we now dive into the heart of his legendary duels. But as blades clashed and dust rose, these encounters were more than just tests of martial prowess. They were intense mental chess matches. Each duel was a complex dance, with each fighter locked not just in a physical contest, but in a battle of wits and wills. For Musashi, his legendary status wasn't only born from his skill with the sword, but also from his ability to navigate the intricate maze of his opponent's mind. With every feint, parry, and strike, Musashi wasn't just reading his adversary's movements, he was delving deep into their psyche. This introspective journey within each duel is analogous to our daily mental battles. Just as Musashi faced opponents wielding katanas, we confront our challenges, doubts, and overthinking. The arena may differ, but the essence remains. As we journey forward, bearing in mind Musashi's experiences, we're prompted to question, how can we too tackle our inner duels with such finesse and dexterity? The answer lies within Musashi's strategy, which transcends the realm of swordplay. The two swords, balancing logic and emotion. Emerging from Musashi's multifaceted duels is a profound lesson epitomized by his signature technique, Niten Ichi Ryu, a masterful dance with two swords. It's not just martial artistry, but a metaphor for harmonizing emotion and reason. In wielding two blades, Musashi wasn't simply showing off his physical prowess. He was demonstrating the power of balance. One sword epitomized raw emotion, the heart's passionate sways. The other symbolized cool logic, the mind's calculated moves. When one sword lunged impulsively, the other was there to correct and guide. This was Musashi's secret, not dominance of one over the other, but their synergy. This duality is a mirror to our mental processes. Overthinking often arises when we let one sword take over. True clarity, as Musashi showed, comes from mastering both. As we navigate life's challenges, channeling Musashi's equilibrium can be our guide to quell the tempest of overthinking. Nature as a teacher. Flow like water. If Musashi's combative artistry was a symphony, nature provided the melody. Delving into his strategies reveals an echoing reverence for the natural world and its effortless cadence. Musashi observed water in its myriad forms, from the relentless crashing of waves to the serene flow of a tranquil stream. He recognized water's ability to adapt to any obstacle. It was this adaptive quality that he integrated into his combat strategies. Instead of resisting, he learned to flow. Instead of confronting, he moved around. Similarly,
Joe Biden?
our minds, when trapped in
Joe
the
Biden's
eddies
at my
of
store. Look at
overthinking,
him.
can find solace in
Oh,
nature's
his cousin or
lessons.
something.
By observing and internalizing the adaptability and resilience of water, we too can train our minds to move around obstacles instead of fixating on them. Just as water carves its path effortlessly, we can learn to navigate challenges with grace and mental agility. Silence and solitude, the cure to mental clutter. From the flowing adaptability of water, we transition to another profound facet of Musashi's wisdom, the power of silence and solitude. While Musashi looked to nature for tactical insights, he sought solitude for self-understanding and mental clarity. As a warrior, Musashi faced external conflicts that were a mirror to internal struggles. By retreating into seclusion, he was able to navigate the intricate labyrinths of his mind, identifying and addressing the sources of mental unrest. It was during these periods of deep introspection that he distilled his thoughts, refined his strategies, and cultivated a clear, unclouded vision. In an age of incessant notifications, social media buzz, and the humdrum of modern life, we too can benefit immensely from periods of deliberate solitude. By creating pockets of silence amidst our daily cacophonies, we grant ourselves the space to declutter mentally. Just as Musashi wielded his swords with precision, solitude can be our tool to cut through the webs of overthinking, providing a clearer, more focused path forward. Mindfulness, the art of being present. Emerging from the depths of the Book of Five Rings, one can't help but notice Musashi's tacit promotion of mindfulness. For him, each duel wasn't just about physical prowess, but deep, unwavering presence. Musashi's combats demanded an acute awareness of every slight movement, breath, and even the nuances of his adversary's intent. In those life-or-death
Well, it looks
moments,
like everything's
there was
good
no
except
room
for that
for
one product
distraction.
over.
Every swing of his sword was a testament to his total immersion in the present moment. Such profound presence in a duel mirrors the essence of mindfulness we seek in today's fast-paced world. Overthinking often roots in dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. Yet Musashi's wisdom teaches us to anchor ourselves firmly in the now. By being truly present, we free our minds from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties. Modern mindfulness techniques like meditation and deep breathing exercises echo Musashi's principles. They guide us to center our thoughts, to find a quiet stillness amidst chaos. In embracing these practices, we don't just reduce rumination, but also sharpen our mental clarity, much like Musashi in the heat of a duel. So as we navigate the modern battlegrounds of our minds, let us remember the samurai's silent lesson. To combat overthinking, one must truly live in the moment. Rituals and routines, anchors in a chaotic world. As we delve deeper into the layers of Musashi's life, we recognize that beneath his combative prowess was a structure of rituals and routines. His discipline in practicing daily techniques wasn't just to sharpen his swordplay, but also to maintain a mental equilibrium. Every sunrise with its rituals and every set routine was Musashi's way of grounding himself. In an unpredictable world of duels and challenges, these patterns became his anchor. They allowed him to anticipate his days, creating pockets of certainty in an otherwise volatile environment. Drawing a parallel to our current age, we are surrounded by a whirlwind of information, tasks, and distractions, often leading to an overload of thoughts. Instituting daily rituals, whether it's a morning meditation or a nightly reflection, can act as stabilizers, centering us amidst the chaos. These routines become our sanctuary, a space where the mind can rest and rejuvenate, reducing the tendency to overanalyze. The genius of Musashi's teachings lies not just in its historic context, but its timeless relevance. In understanding his principles, we can mold them to frame our modern challenges. For instance, in an era dominated by digital distractions, setting dedicated time slots for technology and mindful breaks can echo Musashi's emphasis on focused practice. Similarly, his inclination towards nature can inspire us to incorporate regular outdoor activities, grounding us and providing mental clarity. Musashi's preference for solitude and reflection can be mirrored in modern mindfulness practices or journaling routines. These are tools to introspect, to converse with oneself, and to declutter the labyrinth of thoughts. The essence is not in replicating Musashi's routines, but in capturing their spirit. In doing so, we arm ourselves with practices that don't just combat the tendency to overthink, but also guide us toward a life of clarity and purpose. The path to a clearer mind. As we journeyed through the intricate layers of Musashi's life, philosophy, and practices, we witnessed the symphony of clarity that he orchestrated in the tumult of his battles, both external and internal. This harmony is what the modern world desperately seeks amidst its cacophony of distractions and stressors. Just as Musashi skillfully wielded his dual sword, symbolizing emotion and reason, we too possess these internal weapons. Their potential, however, remains dormant if not harnessed effectively. It's crucial to recognize that the battle against overthinking isn't about stifling thoughts, but about directing them with precision and purpose. In today's context, our encounters might not be with sword-wielding adversaries, but with the overwhelming floods of our own ruminations. The arena might have changed, but the essence of the battle remains. By internalizing the lessons from Musashi's strategies and routines, we position ourselves to navigate the mazes of our minds with agility. It's an empowering realization that the path to a clearer mind isn't found in external solutions alone, but in embracing the Musashi mindset. It beckons us to take up our internal swords, not in aggression but in mastery, to slice through the thickets of doubt and indecision. As we conclude this exploration, let this be an invitation to you. Approach your mental battles with the grace of a seasoned samurai. Seek clarity, cultivate discipline, and remember that every challenge, every rumination, is but an opportunity to refine your internal strategy. Embrace this journey, and you'll find yourself not lost in thought, but wielding it with unmatched prowess. In the vast expanse of human existence, one quest remains timeless and universal: the pursuit of self-identity. Throughout the ages, every culture, every philosophy, every individual grapples with the question, who am I? Eastern philosophy, with its profound depth and spiritual insight, offers unique pathways towards this self-realization. As we delve into the wisdom of the East, we embark on our own quest towards self-discovery. Musashi's dualistic exploration, combat and calm. In the intricate tapestry of Eastern philosophy, few stand out as distinctly as Miyamoto Musashi. Renowned for his unparalleled prowess with the blade, Musashi was not merely a warrior, he was a seeker, constantly questing for deeper truths about himself and the world around him. While the clamor of battlefields and the ring of dueling swords defined parts of his journey, they were complemented by introspective pauses, moments of profound silence where Musashi delved into the very depths of his being. Each duel, each confrontation, was more than just a test of martial skill. For Musashi, they were transformative experiences, arenas where he not only faced formidable opponents, but also confronted the shadows of his psyche, the doubts and fears that reside within all of us. With every strike, parry, and feint, he was sharpening his understanding of himself, refining his spirit just as much as his swordsmanship. Yet the path to self-discovery wasn't solely paved with combat. Away from the adrenaline and the anticipation of duels, Musashi cherished solitude. He retreated into nature, where the rustling leaves, flowing rivers, and the stillness of forests became his companions. In these serene moments, he meditated, letting go of the chaos of the external world to explore the vast inner landscapes of his mind. This duality, this oscillation between intense combat and tranquil reflection, defined Musashi's approach to understanding himself. It serves as a potent reminder that self-discovery often requires us to embrace contrasting experiences, to challenge ourselves, face our fears, but also to step back, reflect, and find peace in stillness. Through Musashi's journey, we learn that true self-understanding is a delicate dance between action and introspection. Buddhist enlightenment, beyond the surface self. The journey of self-discovery in Eastern thought isn't exclusive to legendary warriors like Musashi. Buddhism, one of the pillars of Eastern philosophy, offers profound insights into the quest for self-understanding. Central to this is the doctrine of anatta, or non-self. While Musashi confronted his inner self amidst nature and duels, Buddhism teaches the dissolution of the very concept of ego. Anatta challenges the notion of a permanent, unchanging identity. It posits that what we perceive as self is but a temporary assembly of experiences, memories, and traits. To truly discover oneself, one must recognize and transcend these fleeting identifiers. Just as Musashi shed layers of his persona with each duel, practitioners of Buddhism learn to see beyond the surface self, moving past transient emotions, attachments, and desires. In doing so, they find a more profound connection to the world and to the intricate dance of life, free from the confines of ego. This Buddhist lens offers a complementary perspective to Musashi's journey, suggesting that often the most profound self-discovery comes not from amplifying our identity, but from understanding its impermanence and fragility. Vedic wisdom, the eternal dance of Atman and ego. Transitioning from the Buddhist understanding of self, we find another rich tapestry of thought in the Vedic scriptures of ancient India. Here, the concept of self transcends beyond the ephemeral nature of the ego to an eternal entity, the Atman, or the soul. In the Vedantic worldview, the Atman is the immutable, eternal self, a spark of the divine. It remains unaltered, irrespective of the circumstances or experiences of life. In contrast, the ego, or ahamkara, is the transient self, rooted in our worldly perceptions and identities. It's this ego that reacts, desires, and suffers, getting entangled in the play of life. Musashi, in his introspective moments, perhaps grappled with similar differentiations, even if from a distinct cultural lens. While he delved deep into his psyche amidst duels and nature, the Vedantic seers meditated upon the nature of existence, arriving at the revelation of Atman. For someone keen on self-discovery, the Vedas teach us to discern between these layers of identity. To truly find oneself, according to Vedic wisdom, is to realize the Atman within, to peel away the layers of ego, desires, and societal labels. It's about reaching that core of inner stillness and boundless potential, resonating with the very pulse of the cosmos. This Vedantic perspective not only offers profound insights into the nature of self, but also provides practical pathways to live a life aligned with one's true essence. harmonizing the dance of the eternal Atman and the ever-changing ego. Taoist perspectives, flowing with the Tao and finding the self. From the Vedic landscapes of self-introspection, we now meander into the serene valleys of Taoist philosophy. Just as the Vedas emphasize the Atman's eternal nature, Taoism introduces us to a distinct yet profound vision of self-realization, aligning oneself with the Tao, the ultimate cosmic principle. In Taoism, the Tao represents the fundamental essence, the undying flow of everything in the universe. It's not just about understanding the world outside, but also about delving deep within oneself. It paints a picture of a universe in harmonious balance, suggesting that our true nature can be realized by aligning with this flow. Musashi, though firmly rooted in his Japanese traditions, also embodied this idea of flow, especially in his martial techniques. Much like a Taoist sage, he advocated for effortless action, for being like water that molds itself according to its container, yet remains true to its nature. The Tao Te Ching, a foundational Taoist text, states, "In dwelling, be close to the land. In meditation, go deep in the heart." This beckons one to seek the self, not by force or rigorous endeavor, but by surrendering to the natural course, by being still, and by introspection. To truly understand oneself through the lens of Taoism is to let go of rigid identities and beliefs, and to instead become a silent observer, fluid and adaptable. Zen echoes the art of being present and knowing the self. From the fluidity of Taoism, we transition to the serene gardens of Zen, a philosophy and practice that has a mesmerizing way of pointing us back to our very essence. Zen, with its emphasis on meditation and mindfulness, suggests that the portal to self-discovery isn't in some distant metaphysical realm, but right here and now, in this very moment. In a world that often pulls us into the past's regrets or the future's anxieties, Zen proposes a radical approach: to anchor oneself in the immediacy of the present. Every moment, every breath, becomes an opportunity to meet oneself, to delve deeper into one's being. For it's in the present that life unfolds, and it's here that our true nature can be grasped. Musashi, while not a Zen monk, demonstrated Zen-like qualities in his martial practices. In the heat of a duel, it was his ability to be completely present, fully attuned to the movements of his opponent and himself, that often made the difference between life and death. He wasn't just fighting his adversary, he was dancing with the present moment, intimately connected with his inner self. Zen teachings often emphasize the notion of beginner's mind, a state of openness and eagerness, unclouded by preconceptions. It's in this space of pure awareness, by being wholeheartedly in the now, that the layers of conditioned beliefs and identities fall away, revealing the unembellished self that lies beneath. Through Zen, we're invited to embrace each moment as a new chance to encounter ourselves, free from the shackles of past and future. Confucian echoes, interconnectedness and self in society. From the introspective stillness of Zen, we venture into the bustling streets of Confucian thought. Confucianism, originating from the teachings of Confucius, offers a unique perspective on self-discovery that's deeply rooted in one's relationships and societal roles. In the Confucian worldview, we're not isolated entities, but parts of an intricate web of relationships, from family ties to societal bonds. Each of these relationships, be it as a son, daughter, friend, or leader, offers a mirror, reflecting facets of our identity. The self, in this context, is a dynamic entity, constantly shaped by interactions and duties. Musashi, in his wanderings and teachings, often encountered the pressures of societal expectations. While he did carve his own solitary path, he wasn't immune to the pull of duty and honor. His duels, his interactions, and his commitments were all influenced by a deep sense of responsibility. However, where does one draw the line between societal duty and personal exploration? Confucian teachings emphasize the harmony that can be achieved when one aligns personal aspirations with societal obligations. By doing so, one can find oneself not in isolation, but in the beautiful interplay of roles and relationships. In this dance of duties and desires, the Confucian path invites us to find our unique rhythm, ensuring that our quest for self doesn't isolate us, but rather deepens our connections with the world around. Daily practices, the Eastern blueprint for self-discovery. As we sail through the vast ocean of self-awareness, guided by the wisdom of ancient Eastern philosophies, it's essential to have a compass, a set of practical tools that can help us navigate our journey. Each tradition we've explored, from Musashi's meditative reflections to Taoist harmony, offers us more than just philosophical insights. They provide actionable steps, daily rituals, that can ground us in our quest. Musashi, for instance, wasn't just a warrior of the battlefield, but also of the mind. His moments of solitude were often occupied by meditative practices, a space for introspection and clarity. Drawing inspiration from him, we can adopt meditation as a daily ritual, tuning into our innermost thoughts and feelings. Beyond meditation, the vast expanse of Eastern wisdom suggests other tools. Reflective journaling inspired by Confucian introspection, mindful practices rooted in Zen teachings, or even simple walks in nature, aligning with the Taoist principle of being one with nature. These practices are not about grandeur or complexity. They are simple, everyday acts that can pave the path to profound self-awareness. By consciously integrating these rituals into our daily lives, we create a bridge between ancient wisdom and modern existence, propelling ourselves towards a deeper understanding of who we truly are. The eternal journey within. Throughout history, the sages, monks, and philosophers of the East have embarked on profound journeys, not across vast terrains, but deep within the self. As we've traversed the pathways of Musashi's introspection, Zen mindfulness, and Taoist harmony, one truth becomes evident. The quest to understand oneself is an endless odyssey. Miyamoto Musashi, with his sword in one hand and a reflective mind in the other, demonstrated that every battle, every moment of solitude, is an opportunity to come closer to understanding oneself. This sentiment echoes across the vast tapestry of Eastern philosophy, that the path to self-awareness is woven with patience, persistence, and boundless curiosity. As we conclude this exploration, let's remember that our journey doesn't end here. Like a river that's constantly flowing, our understanding of ourselves is ever evolving, always deepening. Embrace each moment, every introspection, and every challenge as another step on this eternal journey. And in doing so, may you find not just answers, but more questions, more curiosity, and an even deeper thirst for self-discovery. The path lies ahead. Walk it with an open heart and an inquisitive soul. In a world filled with relentless challenges and seemingly insurmountable obstacles, it's not uncommon to feel adrift, questioning our place, purpose, and journey. However, there is an empowering perspective to consider. You're not lost, you're being tested. This perspective shifts the narrative, turning perceived setbacks into lessons, and making the journey itself a crucial part of personal growth. To truly grasp the weight and depth of this idea, we turn to the life of a figure who epitomizes the spirit of facing life's tests head-on, Miyamoto Musashi. Born in the late 16th century, Musashi was not only a warrior, but also an artist and a thinker. His story provides a mirror to reflect upon our struggles and offers wisdom on how to navigate them. Throughout his life, he faced numerous challenges, from duels to personal losses, and from each, he extracted lessons that went on to shape his philosophy. This chapter lays the foundation, diving deep into the mindset of viewing life's challenges as tests, and how Musashi's life exemplifies this. As we journey through Musashi's life, we will uncover the timeless wisdom encapsulated in the statement, understanding that perhaps we aren't lost after all. We're merely being sharpened by the tests life throws our way. Musashi's early struggles, the making of a warrior. Every legend has a beginning. For Miyamoto Musashi, the roots of his illustrious journey as a warrior and philosopher can be traced back to his younger days, filled with trials and tribulations. Born in the Harima province, Musashi's early life was not one of privilege or ease. Orphaned at an early age, he was thrust into a world that demanded survival instincts. This period was crucial, for it was these formative years that shaped his character, grit, and indomitable spirit. During these vulnerable years, Adversity was not an external enemy, but rather an everyday companion. Whether it was the harshness of life without parental guidance or the need to fend for himself in an age of strife, these challenges served as Musashi's earliest training grounds. It wasn't just about mastering the sword, it was about mastering the self. As Musashi grew older, these initial struggles laid the foundation for his approach to life. Each challenge was not merely an obstacle, but an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to forge himself. The adversities he faced were not barriers, but stepping stones, propelling him to delve deeper into the art of combat and, more importantly, the art of life. By confronting and overcoming these early tests, Musashi was unknowingly setting the stage for his life journey. These foundational experiences cultivated resilience, perseverance, and a keen sense of understanding, traits that would be quintessential in his later years. And so, from the crucible of youthful struggles, the legend of the samurai philosopher began to take shape. Navigating through life's tests and challenges can often be daunting. Like the samurai Musashi, who faced numerous trials, we too may find ourselves in need of guidance, a helping hand to lead us through our personal battles. And that brings us to BetterHelp, today's sponsor. BetterHelp's mission resonates deeply with this notion, aiming to make therapy both accessible and affordable for all. Their platform stands out by providing online therapy, efficiently pairing individuals with a therapist aligned to their unique needs. It's remarkable how streamlined the process is. By simply filling out a questionnaire, one can be paired with a professional in just a few days. With BetterHelp, therapy evolves to fit the digital age, providing convenience without compromising on quality. For those in the audience considering a supportive hand through life's journey, consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Check out the link in the description to learn more, and as an added bonus, you'll receive a 10% discount on your first month. A huge thanks to BetterHelp for supporting this channel and offering a lifeline to those in need. The path of duels, tests of skill and character. In our journey through life, much like the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi, we encounter various battles, both internal and external. Musashi's myriad of duels serve as more than just tales of combat prowess. They embody the essence of confronting and overcoming one's fears, doubts, and limitations. Musashi's confrontations were not merely physical tests, but also intense battles of wits, strategy, and heart. Each duel he undertook was a testament to his determination to grow, learn, and solidify his legacy. Just as we face moments that test our resilience, character, and commitment, Musashi was repeatedly put to the test against formidable adversaries, and each encounter taught him something new about himself and the art of combat. These duels were not about dominance or superiority, but about seeking self-improvement, honing his skills, and understanding the depths of his spirit. By facing these challenges head-on, he drew strength from each experience, molding himself into the revered figure we recognize today. In our lives, we might not engage in literal sword duels, but we do face challenges that test our character, determination, and resolve. Drawing parallels with Musashi's approach, we can learn the value of embracing each test as an opportunity. It's in these moments of struggle that we discover our true mettle, refine our skills, and unearth the fortitude that propels us forward. Introspection, the inner battles. As we journey deeper into the life of Miyamoto Musashi, it's evident that not all battles are fought with an external adversary. Some of the most challenging confrontations occur within, away from the world's eyes. After the exhilarating duels and outward tests of skill and character, Musashi sought a different kind of challenge, the test of introspection. His self-imposed exile was not an escape, but rather a courageous venture into the deepest realms of his mind and spirit. This period of solitude wasn't about isolation, but about self-discovery. It was during these times that Musashi grappled with his thoughts, reflected on his past, and contemplated the true essence of the way of the warrior. In the quietness of his retreat, away from the clang of swords and the cheers of spectators, Musashi confronted his inner demons. He faced doubts, reconciled with his past actions, and sought a deeper understanding of his purpose. It was a period of profound self-reflection, where the noise of the world faded, allowing the whispers of the soul to become audible. Just as Musashi found value in solitude, we too can benefit from moments of introspection. In a world that constantly demands our attention, there's an underrated power in pausing, stepping back, and looking inward. By confronting and understanding our inner battles, we equip ourselves to face the world with newfound clarity, purpose, and strength. Adapting strategy, the fluidity of life. Following Musashi's profound journey into introspection, where he confronted the profound depth of his inner self, came a fresh perspective on his martial prowess. As he delved deeper into the philosophy of combat, he recognized that true mastery transcended mere technique. It was inextricably tied to one's ability to adapt. Musashi was not merely a samurai, but also a strategist. As time progressed, he shifted his techniques, evolving them based on the challenges he faced and the insights he garnered. Rather than rigidly sticking to traditional forms, he practiced a fluid style, responsive to the ever-changing dance of combat. This evolution of techniques was not just about fighting. It was a reflection of Musashi's understanding of the broader strokes of life itself. Just as the rivers meander and change course over time, life presents us with unforeseen challenges and shifting circumstances. And, in Musashi's evolving techniques, we see a metaphor for embracing life's unpredictable nature. He demonstrated that true strength didn't lie in resisting change, but in adapting to it. By refining his strategy and embracing new methods, Musashi taught us that adaptability wasn't just a skill, it was a mindset. Life, like a duel, is uncertain. Our plans, no matter how well laid, may be upended. Yet the test lies not in preventing change, but in navigating it. In this, Musashi's adaptable strategies serve as a potent reminder. Embrace change, prepare for it, and, most importantly, learn from it. The Book of Five Rings, Codifying Wisdom. After a life characterized by fierce duels, introspective journeys, and an ever-evolving approach to strategy, Musashi took on yet another challenge, translating his rich tapestry of experiences into profound philosophical insights. This transition from warrior to sage, from one who lives the battles to one who articulates their deeper meaning, marks another test in his illustrious journey. His seminal work, The Book of Five Rings, is more than just a manual on martial arts. It is a profound reflection on strategy, philosophy, and the nature of conflict, both external and internal. Musashi's ability to codify his wisdom showcases not just his mastery over the sword, but also his profound understanding of life's intricacies. Writing this treatise was a test of introspection and expression. How could he encapsulate decades of duels, defeats, victories, and personal evolutions into a coherent philosophy? Yet in his writings, we see Musashi rising to this challenge, turning raw experiences into teachable moments, offering insights not just on combat, but on navigating the myriad challenges life throws our way. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi extends an invitation. He beckons readers to look beyond the mere act of combat to its underlying essence, urging them to see life as a series of lessons and challenges, all ripe with the potential for personal growth. Through this work, he did not just immortalize his own journey, but also offered a roadmap for all those seeking wisdom amidst life's battles. Life's final test, Musashi's last years. Following the meticulous crafting of the Book of Five Rings, a chronicle of his hard-won wisdom, Musashi entered the twilight of his life. This phase, though quieter than the tumultuous battles and introspections of his youth, presented perhaps the most profound test of all, coming to terms with mortality and the ephemeral nature of existence. No longer was the warrior facing adversaries in combat. Instead, he grappled with the inexorable march of time. But Musashi, who had always approached life as a series of lessons, viewed this not with trepidation, but as another phase of learning. The same spirit that guided him through duels now helped him reflect on the legacy he would leave behind. In these final years, he transcended the physicality of the sword, delving deeper into the arts, penning down thoughts, and mentoring the next generation. While the inevitability of life's end approached, Musashi showcased a dignified acceptance, preparing not just for his own transition, but ensuring his teachings would endure beyond him. Through his actions, he offered yet another lesson, that understanding and embracing the impermanence of life isn't a sign of defeat, but a testament to a life fully lived. In acknowledging the end, Musashi celebrated the journey, leaving behind not just a legacy of combat, but a philosophy of resilience, adaptation, and profound wisdom. Modern interpretations. Emerging from the shadow of Musashi's contemplative final years, one might wonder, how can his teachings resonate in our fast-paced, digitally driven world? In truth, the essence of Musashi's philosophy, grounded in facing life's tests, remains remarkably pertinent. Today, our duels aren't with swords, but with the complexities of modern life, the anxieties of a hyper-connected world, the challenges of work-life balance, and the internal battles of self-worth in the age of social media. Yet, much like Musashi's adaptive strategies, his wisdom urges us to navigate these trials with grace and resilience. By reflecting on Musashi's approach to change and confrontation, we can view our modern struggles not as burdens but as opportunities for growth. Though the battleground has shifted, the core principle remains, embracing life's tests as catalysts for personal evolution. In the vast tapestry of human history, few have encapsulated the spirit of turning trials into triumphs as vividly as Miyamoto Musashi. Drawing inspiration from his life, we can perceive our modern struggles under a renewed lens. Emerging from the fast-paced challenges of today's world, a central question arises. How can we, much like Musashi, use adversity as a tool for enlightenment and advancement? Harnessing adversity for self-improvement demands introspection. It requires one to delve deep, question our perceptions, and rebuild stronger foundations. Just as Musashi refined his techniques and philosophy over years of practice and reflection, we too can adopt a mindset of continuous learning and growth. In the end, it's not the adversities we face, but how we respond to them that defines our journey. And as we tread this path, Musashi's spirit reminds us, within every challenge lies a hidden treasure of wisdom and growth, waiting to be unearthed. Your personal journey. In the shadow of Musashi's monumental life, it's imperative to remember that each of us carries our own sword, facing our unique set of duels. His life paints a vivid portrait of a man who transformed adversity into opportunity, but it's more than just a historical chronicle. It's a mirror reflecting our own personal journeys. Every step you take, every challenge you face, is a testament to your own evolving narrative. The beauty of life is not in its ease, but in the resilience we display during testing times. Musashi's story isn't just about a legendary samurai. It's about the universality of human experience, of battles both external and internal. Yet, with acknowledgement comes empowerment. By seeing our challenges as opportunities, not setbacks, we shift our perspective. We turn trials into training grounds and tribulations into tales of triumph. So, as this tale of a legendary warrior comes to a close, we turn the lens towards you. What battles have you faced? What were the moments that tested your mettle and shaped your soul? As you reflect on your own duels, consider the lessons they've imparted. Because in every test, in every adversity, there's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of oneself. May Musashi's journey inspire you to embrace your own, finding strength in stories and wisdom in wounds. Your path, like his, is a testament to human endurance and spirit. In a world defined by competition, change, and complexity, strategy remains our most potent tool for success. Sun Tzu, a legendary Chinese military strategist, understood this profound truth over 2 millennia ago. He penned down his wisdom in The Art of War, a treatise that has since transcended its original military context to offer guidance in various spheres of life. From boardrooms to sports fields and from personal endeavors to political campaigns, Sun Tzu's principles echo with clarity and relevance. While often associated with the dynamics of warfare, the heart of Sun Tzu's teachings lies in the art of strategic thinking itself, a discipline that, when mastered, can be the difference between success and failure in almost any domain. Join us as we delve into the timeless insights of this ancient text and discover how its teachings can be applied to the myriad challenges and opportunities we face today. As we venture into the heart of ancient China, we find a land in constant flux, rife with power struggles, battles, and shifting allegiances. Amidst this tumultuous landscape, a figure of profound insight and wisdom emerges. Sun Tzu. Born in a period characterized by endless warfare, Sun Tzu was not just a product of his time, but a beacon that shone brightly through its challenges. His life, defined by the ceaseless conflicts around him, provided him with unparalleled opportunities for observation and reflection. Here was a man who was embedded in an environment that would have broken the will of many. Instead of becoming a victim of his circumstances, Sun Tzu channeled his experiences into a deep understanding of strategy, human behavior, and the subtle nuances of power dynamics. His writings weren't just about military tactics. They transcended the battlefield. They were about life's strategies, the art of decision-making, and the intricate dance of cause and effect. As we delve further into the essence of Sun Tzu's teachings, understanding the crucible that molded his philosophies becomes paramount. Through this lens, we appreciate not just the strategist, but also the man behind the strategy, the conditions that birthed his genius, and the timeless wisdom he bequeathed to generations to come. Diving deep into Sun Tzu's profound wisdom, we encounter a quintet of guiding principles. These aren't just random insights. They are the backbone of every strategic endeavor, ensuring victory in diverse scenarios, from military campaigns to personal challenges. Sun Tzu's quintessential elements aren't confined to the annals of ancient battles. They resonate powerfully even today, echoing the need to adapt, analyze, and act with precision. These factors are not just about winning wars. They're about navigating the myriad battles we face daily, be it in our careers, relationships, or personal growth. By internalizing and mastering these principles, we gain an edge, equipping ourselves to make informed choices and maximize outcomes in an unpredictable world. As we delve into each of these factors, we'll unearth the layers of understanding they offer, drawing parallels with modern contexts and highlighting their enduring significance. Sun Tzu's military genius wasn't solely in his ability to command armies, but also in his profound understanding of the landscapes they traversed. To him, the terrain wasn't just a passive backdrop. It was an active participant in the theater of war. The mountains, rivers, forests, and plains each carried their strategic nuances. In today's context, the concept extends beyond geographical landscapes. Our terrain is the amalgamation of our life circumstances, challenges, and opportunities. Just as a general surveys the battlefield, we must assess our personal and professional environments, identifying potential advantages and pitfalls. It's not enough to simply know where we stand. The true art lies in leveraging our understanding of the environment. Whether it's in business negotiations, interpersonal relationships, or personal growth, recognizing the subtleties of our surroundings can be our most potent asset. As we dive deeper into Sun Tzu's teachings, we'll explore how a nuanced understanding of our terrain can be the game changer, turning potential challenges into pathways for success. By merging ancient wisdom with modern interpretation, we gain tools to navigate our unique journeys more adeptly. Sun Tzu's strategy wasn't fixed in rigidity, but rooted in fluid adaptability. Be like water, he suggested, emphasizing that success is often found not in resistance, but in flowing with, around, or through obstacles. For Sun Tzu, a general's true prowess lay not in adhering strictly to plans, but in the ability to adjust them based on the changing realities of the battlefield. In our contemporary landscape, this principle rings even truer. In an era defined by its rapid pace, digital revolutions, and unpredictable shifts, clinging to a rigid strategy can spell obsolescence. Instead, we must cultivate the ability to pivot, recalibrate, and reimagine our paths based on new information. But how do we maintain our core objectives while being adaptable? The answer lies in understanding that flexibility isn't about abandoning our goals, but about finding alternate routes to reach them. By imbibing Sun Tzu's wisdom, we learn that the true essence of strategy is not in the route taken, but in reaching the destination, irrespective of the twists and turns. As we proceed, we'll delve into practical insights to infuse this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, ensuring we're not just reactive but proactive in our adaptability. Sun Tzu famously stated, "All warfare is based on deception." He believed in the potency of the unexpected, using it as a tactical advantage. By mastering the art of illusion and creating unpredictability, one can keep opponents or competitors perpetually off balance, ensuring they react rather than act. In today's world, this concept transcends the battlefield. It enters boardrooms, marketplaces, and even personal endeavors. Think about the businesses that have disrupted industries overnight. They didn't achieve success by merely following the trends. They set them, creating waves of surprise that left competitors scrambling. However, embracing deception and surprise doesn't imply deceit or dishonesty. Instead, it's about presenting the unexpected, thinking outside the box, and innovating ahead of the mainstream. This could mean launching a product that caters to an unmet need or adopting an unconventional marketing strategy. Sun Tzu's wisdom here encourages us to constantly challenge the status quo. By embracing the unexpected and being the disruptor rather than the disrupted, we ensure that we remain not just in the game, but ahead of it. As we delve deeper, we'll examine contemporary examples that embody this timeless strategy, showcasing the power of the unexpected advantage in various realms of life. Sun Tzu's wisdom extends beyond mere tactics. It delves into the very essence of action. He wrote, "Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger." His philosophy revolves around harnessing one's energy in a deliberate manner and releasing it with purpose. In the vast expanse of life's battles, maintaining momentum can be the difference between victory and defeat. Sun Tzu believed in the principle of directing one's forces where they're most impactful, akin to water finding the path of least resistance, yet exerting formidable power. It's not merely about having energy, but channeling it in the most effective directions. Today, we live in an era characterized by constant distractions and numerous demands. It's easy to scatter our energies and lose focus. However, the art lies in accumulating our efforts, building momentum, and ensuring that every action we take builds upon the last, creating a cascading effect towards our goals. Think of startups that scale rapidly, athletes that break records, or artists who produce masterpiece after masterpiece. They don't just work hard, they work with precision, constantly building on their energy. Their momentum becomes an unstoppable force, propelling them forward. As we journey ahead, we'll break down how you can apply Sun Tzu's profound teachings about energy and momentum in your personal and professional life, turning every challenge into an opportunity and ensuring that every step you take is a leap forward. Know yourself and you will win all battles, Sun Tzu once declared. This axiom didn't merely refer to recognizing one's advantages, but also emphasized the importance of introspection and understanding one's vulnerabilities. For Sun Tzu, strategy was not just about external conquests, but internal mastery. Every great strategist understands that strength does not exist without acknowledgement of weakness. It's a yin and yang concept. They are two sides of the same coin. To Sun Tzu, the battlefield was a mirror reflecting both the brightest and the darkest parts of a commander's psyche. In our modern era, this philosophy translates seamlessly to both personal development and professional growth. In boardrooms, understanding a company's strengths can position it uniquely in the market, while recognizing its weaknesses can ward off potential threats. On a personal level, self-awareness allows individuals to build upon their innate talents while also addressing areas of improvement. However, Sun Tzu's genius lies in the nuanced approach he advocated for. It wasn't merely about knowing strengths and weaknesses, but also about how to leverage them in strategy. A perceived weakness, when recognized, could be turned into a trap for an overconfident enemy. Similarly, a strength, if overestimated, could lead to hubris and eventual downfall. In the chapters ahead, we'll dive deeper into the transformative power of self-awareness. We'll understand how true strategic mastery, as envisioned by Sun Tzu, is not just about outmaneuvering adversaries, but also about constantly evolving oneself. Because, in the grand game of strategy, the most profound victories are those achieved over oneself. Sun Tzu once proclaimed, "He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious." This profound insight offers a deeper understanding of conflict from a perspective rarely explored. For Sun Tzu, warfare wasn't merely about direct confrontations, but understanding the nuances of when to engage and when to strategically step back. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu frequently speaks about the wise general being one who wins without fighting. It's a testament to the idea that true victory is not in the overt display of power, but in the discernment of when to harness it. A battle avoided in many instances can be a battle won. In today's intricate web of personal, professional, and societal relationships, this ancient wisdom holds unparalleled relevance. Whether it's a corporate negotiation, a family disagreement, or even an internal struggle, the principle remains. Understanding the landscape of the conflict and assessing if direct confrontation will lead to the desired outcome. Sometimes the most profound strength is shown in restraint and calculated withdrawal. For instance, in business negotiations, understanding the nuances of the situation and recognizing when pushing too hard could backfire can be the difference between securing a deal or walking away empty-handed. Similarly, in personal relationships, choosing not to engage in every disagreement, but rather picking battles that matter, ensures the preservation of harmony. However, it's crucial to understand that Sun Tzu's advocacy for strategic withdrawal wasn't a call for perpetual avoidance. It was about discerning the right moments to act and the right moments to pause. As we venture further into Sun Tzu's strategies, we will uncover how the ancient wisdom of the art of war teaches us not just about external conflicts, but also about the inner battles we wage daily. The art of choosing our battles is as relevant today as it was millennia ago, guiding us towards strategic harmony in a chaotic world. One of Sun Tzu's most paradoxical yet profound teachings lies in the concept of strategic inaction. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting, he wrote. This statement is a testament to the idea that sometimes the most potent strategy is to have no apparent strategy at all, allowing circumstances to unfold naturally. In the vast tapestry of the art of war, Sun Tzu often underlines the virtue of patience, highlighting that true mastery comes not from being always active, but understanding the rhythm of when to move and when to be still. Much like a grandmaster in chess who waits for an opponent to make a move, recognizing that sometimes it's more potent to react than to act. This principle is not about passive surrender, but about deliberate restraint. It's a strategic pause, a calculated waiting that is often underscored by acute observation and understanding. In our modern era, where action is often equated with productivity and value, Sun Tzu's philosophy challenges this narrative. It invites us to consider that sometimes, by not intervening, by letting things take their natural course, we can achieve outcomes that are far more favorable than if we had actively steered events. For instance, consider a business leader faced with market volatility. Instead of reacting impulsively, they choose to observe, to hold back, allowing competitors to show their cards first. This restraint can offer clearer insights into the market, ensuring that when the time to act does arrive, the actions are well informed and deliberate. Similarly, in interpersonal dynamics, there are moments when stepping back and allowing the other person to express, to vent, or to reflect can pave the way for more profound understanding and resolution. It's about creating space for organic evolution. Sun Tzu's strategy of no strategy is a timeless reminder of the power held in restraint, patience, and observation. As we delve deeper into the myriad layers of strategic thought, this philosophy prompts us to reflect on our impulses and to recognize that sometimes the most strategic move is to stay still, watch, and wait. In a world that has evolved so much since Sun Tzu penned his legendary treatise, one might wonder about the lasting power of his teachings. The landscapes have changed, from the battlefields of ancient China to the digital arenas and corporate boardrooms of today. Yet at its core, Sun Tzu's The Art of War was never just about warfare. It was, and remains, a profound exploration of strategy, human behavior, and the nuanced dance between conflict and resolution. The genius of Sun Tzu lies not just in his specific advisories, but in the universal principles he unveiled. Whether it's the importance of self-awareness, the value of adaptability, or the need for keen observation, his wisdom transcends time, offering insights as relevant today as they were millennia ago. In our modern lives, amidst rapid technological advancements and ever-shifting global dynamics, we face challenges that Sun Tzu could never have envisioned. Yet his counsel remains eerily apt, providing us with tools to navigate the unpredictable terrains of our personal and professional lives. As we conclude this exploration, it's evident that Sun Tzu's legacy isn't merely historical. It is alive, pulsating in every strategic decision, every mindful pause, every calculated risk we take. In understanding Sun Tzu, we are reminded of the age-old truth that while times change, the essence of strategy, human nature, and the quest for mastery remain constants. So, as we step forth, may we carry Sun Tzu's insights as a guiding light, an eternal testament to the art and science of strategy. Through him, we are invited to view life not just as a series of random events, but as a canvas for strategic artistry, where every move, every decision is a stroke that shapes our destiny. In the annals of history, characters have risen and fallen. Battles have been won and lost, and tales of heroism and cowardice have been woven into the very fabric of our shared human narrative. As we embark on this exploration, it is imperative that we first delve into the meaning of cowardice. The shadows of cowardice have often been cast upon those who falter in the face of adversity, those who retreat when met with challenges, or simply those who do not act due to overwhelming fear. Historically, societies have considered cowardice as not just the lack of courage, but also as a moral failing. Psychological frameworks sometimes interpret it as an overwhelming sense of self-preservation, sometimes overriding moral or ethical stances. Yet, cowardice, like all human traits, is complex. It is not just about the absence of bravery, but also about understanding the presence of certain fears and insecurities. Musashi's viewpoint. If we turn the pages back to the era of feudal Japan, a figure stands tall against the backdrop of warriors, swordsmen, and samurais. His life, punctuated by duels, solitary travels, and deep introspection, offers an invaluable lens to understand cowardice. Musashi, for whom every duel was as much a mental battle as a physical one, might not have viewed cowardice as mere fear. To him, it might have represented a lack of preparation or understanding, an inability to face one's own self. In his teachings and writings, one could infer that the true cowardice was in not seeking to understand, not striving for improvement, and not facing the internal demons that held one back. As we venture further, let's take Musashi's hand and journey into the heart of cowardice to confront, understand, and perhaps conquer it. With this understanding, we set the stage for Musashi's era, an era where swords clashed, honor was paramount, and the line between bravery and cowardice was razor thin. Stepping back into the turbulent times of feudal Japan, the air was thick with tension. Political upheavals, territorial disputes, and personal vendettas painted the landscape in a grim hue. In this setting, the samurai emerged, not merely as warriors, but as symbols of courage, honor, and discipline. Their lives were a dance with danger, an embodiment of living on the edge. For the samurai, each day could bring a challenge to their honor, which often meant a duel to the death. Whether navigating the political intrigues of their lords, battling rival factions, or simply living up to their code, their lives were a testament to facing fear on a daily basis. Donning their armor, sharpening their katanas, and practicing their martial forms were as much about preparing the body as they were about steeling the mind. The anticipation of a potential challenge, the very essence of their lives, meant that they were perpetually in proximity to fear. And in this environment, a single misstep or moment of hesitation born from cowardice could spell doom. Musashi's stand. Amid this volatile world, Miyamoto Musashi charted his path. While many of his contemporaries might have wielded their swords in service of a lord or in pursuit of personal glory, Musashi's journey was different. He faced fears, yes, but he did so with a perspective sharpened by introspection and philosophy. Each duel he entered wasn't just a test of his skill, but a confrontation with his inner self. Fear, to him, was an adversary to be acknowledged and then disarmed. Through his writings and actions, it's evident that Musashi did not flee from fear, but rather faced it head-on, extracting wisdom from its depths. His response to adversity was neither rash bravado nor paralyzing fear, but a calculated strategy forged in the fires of self-awareness. With Musashi's perspective in mind, the line between bravery and cowardice becomes less about the absence of fear and more about one's response to it. As we weave deeper into his life's tapestry, let's delve into the nature of this response and the philosophies that shaped it. In the dawning chapters of Musashi's life, we find a raw, unrefined warrior still seeking his place in the world. A world dominated by seasoned samurai and established schools of combat. As a budding fighter, Musashi wasn't exempt from the trepidation that often haunts beginners. Tales whisper of times he faltered or seemed unsure, momentarily eclipsed by the shadows of more seasoned warriors. But every duel, every confrontation was a lesson, not just in combat, but in confronting oneself. The shift, an evolution was underway within Musashi. There wasn't a singular dramatic moment, but a series of encounters and introspections that nudged him forward. Gradually, the youthful hesitations were replaced by a strategic calm. The raw energy was channeled into precision, and fear was redefined, not as a crippling force, but as a compass, pointing toward growth. In this transition, Musashi laid the groundwork for the legend he would become. His early battles served as the anvil upon which his spirit was forged, leading him to a path less traveled, a journey within. Training the mind beyond physical battles, the art of combat isn't restricted to a blade's edge. For every external enemy Musashi faced, he recognized an internal counterpart. The line between physical and mental realms blurred for him, revealing the interconnected dance of swordplay and psyche. As we trace Musashi's journey, we come to understand that for him, true prowess wasn't just in mastering a weapon, but in mastering the mind. In his writings and teachings, he emphasized cultivating a mental resilience as robust as steel. He trained incessantly, yes, but he also meditated, contemplated, and reflected, nurturing an indomitable spirit. Every swing of his sword was also a swing at the frailties and doubts that clouded the mind. To Musashi, the most formidable adversaries were not always those who stood opposite him in battle, but those that lurked within. Anxiety, overconfidence, anger. These were challenges as real as any physical opponent. His techniques were not just about movement and precision, but also about self-awareness. By isolating himself, he honed his ability to confront these inner shadows, wrestling with them until he emerged as their master. Yet Musashi knew the path was ongoing. Every day presented a new chance to wrestle with the self, to mold the mind, and to prepare for battles both seen and unseen. This philosophy saw him not merely as a warrior, but as a sage, understanding that the battleground of the mind is as vast and complex as any in the outside world. As we delve deeper, we see how Musashi's journey into the mind's expanse laid the foundation for his most significant triumphs. The Niten Ichi-Ryu, Musashi's dual-blade philosophy. Emerging from the dense forests of introspection, Musashi crystallized his revelations into a style of his own, the Niten Ichi-Ryu, or the two heavens as one style. This wasn't just a testament to his prowess with the sword, but a manifestation of his understanding of the delicate balance between the physical and the metaphysical. The dual blades, at first glance, symbolized Musashi's unrivaled skill. However, a deeper look reveals more. One blade slashed at the world outside, the tangible threats and challenges. The other cut through the nebulous world within, dissecting fears, doubts, and hesitations. Together, they represented his commitment to mastering both external battles and the internal wars of the soul. Musashi's practice went beyond the martial. The two swords became a philosophy, a dance of action and introspection. As his physical blade found rhythm in combat, his metaphysical blade found resonance in silent meditation and contemplation. It was this equilibrium, this synchronization of movement and mindfulness, that elevated him from a mere fighter to a philosopher-warrior. This balanced approach became the lighthouse guiding Musashi through the stormy seas of life, and as we navigate further, it will illuminate how this philosophy can guide us in confronting cowardice head-on. Solitude as strength, embracing loneliness. As the rhythm of the two blades danced in harmony, Musashi found another potent ally in his journey against cowardice, solitude. The same philosophy warrior who wielded two swords often chose the silence of isolation over the din of society. But why? Much like his dual blades that served a purpose beyond mere combat, Musashi's deliberate retreat into solitude wasn't an escape, but a strategic choice. He believed that distancing oneself from external influences was vital to truly listen to one's inner voice and confront internal fears. The world's noise often masks our internal whispers, and by stepping away, Musashi ensured he heard every murmur of doubt, every scream of fear, addressing them head-on, from loneliness to empowerment. But Musashi's solitude was not one of desolation or sadness. Instead, he turned isolation into empowerment. Alone with his thoughts, he engaged in introspective battles, refining his spirit and sharpening his inner blade. Every bout of solitude made him stronger, more resilient, forging a will that would remain unbroken in the face of adversity. This mastery over solitude would prove pivotal as Musashi continued to evolve, intertwining his inner strength with the philosophies he adopted, guiding him on how to eradicate cowardice from its very roots. Strategy over strength. Emerging from the profound reflections of solitude, Musashi's approach to combat and life evolved. It wasn't just about mastering one's own fears, but anticipating and understanding the fears and intentions of others. Thus, his focus shifted from sheer might to the might of the mind. Thinking ahead, Musashi realized that true strength was not just in confronting fears, but in preventing them. By thinking several steps ahead, a warrior can anticipate potential threats and challenges. Such foresight mitigates fear, as the unknown is often what terrifies us most. By becoming familiar with the potential outcomes and preparing for them, one can turn apprehension into anticipation. Musashi's strategic brilliance. His duels are testament to this. There were instances where Musashi would arrive late, purposely to unnerve his opponent. Other times, he employed strategies that seemed unconventional, like using an oar instead of a sword. But in each case, his actions were deliberate, aimed not just at defeating his opponent's physical form, but their mind. By employing cunning and strategy, Musashi showcased that it wasn't just about overpowering an opponent but outthinking them. Through such intellectual maneuvers, he demonstrated that understanding and strategy could quell fear far more effectively than brute force. As he progressed in his journey, Musashi's philosophies further evolved, showing that overcoming cowardice wasn't just about confronting fear, but reshaping one's entire perspective towards challenges. Embracing impermanence, accepting the transience of life. From Musashi's strategic insights, we discern a deeper understanding, one rooted in the samurai code itself, the acceptance of life's fleeting nature. The samurai lived by the sword, always teetering on the precipice of mortality. By acknowledging this, they could live without the debilitating fear of death. Musashi, too, recognized this truth. His confrontations were not just battles against adversaries, but against the pervasive fear of death. In understanding and embracing impermanence, Musashi found the freedom to act without hesitation. By accepting death as an inevitable part of life, he could face any situation head-on. This knowledge acted as a liberating force, enabling him to take bold actions without the shadows of doubt and cowardice. For when one truly understands the fleeting nature of life, the chains of cowardice begin to break, giving way to a life lived with purpose and vigor. From here, we see that Musashi's philosophies weren't just about physical or strategic prowess, but also about a deeper spiritual awakening. Musashi's art, painting and sculpting. Following his understanding of life's impermanence, Musashi sought other mediums to channel his insights. Beyond the sharp edges of his swords lay the gentle strokes of his brush. Beyond the sword, despite his reputation as a formidable swordsman, Musashi was equally adept with the paintbrush. His artworks, much like his duels, were expressions of his innermost thoughts and emotions. Delving into art, Musashi confronted his fears on a canvas. Each painting and sculpture became a reflection of his battles, not against opponents, but against his inner demons. Through his creations, he found another way to face and overcome his fears, solidifying his belief that courage wasn't just exhibited in battles, but also in the soul's silent expressions. Drawing inspiration from his art, we are led to believe that confrontation isn't always physical. Sometimes it's an internal dialogue, waiting to be expressed. Cultivating resilience. From the contemplative strokes of his brush, we transition to another dimension of Musashi's character: his undying resilience. Throughout his journey, both on the battlefield and in life, Musashi faced challenges and setbacks, but like the strokes on his canvas, he took each defeat and transformed it into a lesson. Not all of Musashi's battles ended in victory. There were encounters that left him humbled, perhaps even wounded, not just in body, but in spirit. Yet, it's crucial to recognize that these setbacks were instrumental in sculpting the legend we admire today. Each loss was a chapter, a story in itself, that taught Musashi more about himself, his techniques, and his adversaries. What truly set Musashi apart was not his ability to win, but his capacity to learn, adapt, and bounce back stronger. With every setback, he delved deeper into his techniques, refining them, and sometimes even reinventing them. He sought perfection, not in remaining undefeated, but in ensuring that a defeat was never repeated. This resilience wasn't just in combat. It reflected in every sphere of his life, teaching us that setbacks are not the end, but rather stepping stones to mastery. In understanding this, we too can learn to turn our defeats into springboards for greater achievements. Modern interpretations, Musashi's teachings. Today, transitioning from the historic landscapes of Musashi's life, we are beckoned into the bustling streets of today. In a world significantly different from Musashi's era, one might wonder, how do his teachings find relevance? Yet the heart of his philosophy remains universal, forever pulsing with timeless wisdom. Even as skyscrapers replace castles and smartphones replace swords, the core challenges of the human spirit remain: fear, doubt, hesitation. These are battles we all grapple with. By interpreting Musashi's principles, we find tools and strategies adaptable for our modern existence. His emphasis on preparation, strategic thinking, and continuous self-improvement are just as essential in a boardroom as they were on a battlefield. Musashi's teachings aren't merely about overcoming foes, but about facing our daily challenges head-on. Whether it's a daunting job interview, an uncomfortable conversation, or simply the challenge of pushing past our limits, invoking the spirit of Musashi can guide us. By embodying his resilience, strategy, and relentless pursuit of mastery, we too can stride confidently into life's arenas, unburdened by the weight of cowardice. The real fight, conquering the self. Emerging from the shadows of our modern metropolis, we're reminded of an age-old truth. Often, our most formidable adversary isn't external, but the reflection staring back at us. Musashi, with all his skill and might, was no stranger to this internal struggle. But it wasn't just about mastering the art of swordsmanship. It was about mastering himself. Musashi's greatest enemy, beyond the clanging of blades and duels under cherry blossom trees, Musashi's profound battles were with his inner self. The young warrior who once trembled before opponents grew to realize that his ego, impatience, and inner fears were foes even more potent than flesh and bone. They whispered doubts, bred hesitation, and threatened to derail his journey. In response, Musashi crafted an inner discipline as rigorous as his physical training. He believed in reflection, harnessing the lessons of both victory and defeat. By continuously confronting his limitations, he evolved, transitioning from raw potential to polished mastery. His isolation periods weren't just moments of rest, but intense self-interrogations, wherein he honed his spirit and purged cowardice. But how did he achieve this self-conquest? Through meditation and deliberate contemplation, through art, where each brushstroke became a dialogue with his soul, through writing, where he dissected his thoughts, fears, and aspirations, and through ceaseless practice, where he sought not just external prowess, but internal alignment and balance. It's a lesson we carry forward. The real battlefields lie within. Every choice, every hesitation, every step forward or retreat reflects our internal dynamics. But by emulating Musashi's unwavering commitment to self-mastery, we can rise, ready to face not just the world, but the intricate labyrinths of our psyche. The path ahead. As our exploration of Musashi's world and wisdom draws to a close, one truth stands undiminished. Bravery isn't an end, but a perpetual voyage. Every horizon reached only unveils further distances to traverse, each presenting its own set of challenges. Musashi, throughout his life, showcased that true courage was never about reaching a point where fear no longer existed. Instead, it was about moving forward despite it. With every duel, every introspection, and every brushstroke, he highlighted that bravery is an ever-evolving dance with one's fears. As the sun sets over these ancient tales, Musashi's silhouette remains, steadfast against the test of time. He's not just a legendary swordsman, but a beacon, guiding those willing to confront their own reflections. And as we navigate our modern labyrinths, may we harness Musashi's spirit, drawing strength from his lessons and embracing the silent, relentless pursuit of our inner power.
We all encounter moments when life deals us a blow, leaving us wounded, both physically and emotionally. Yet, in the timeless wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary Japanese swordsman and philosopher, we find a beacon of hope and resilience. His teachings guide us on a journey of understanding and acceptance, showing us that when life hurts, caring less about it can be our greatest strength. Miyamoto Musashi, often regarded as one of Japan's most iconic figures, was not just a master swordsman, but also a profound thinker. In this video, we will delve into Musashi's teachings, unraveling the secrets to caring less about life's hurts and discovering the transformative power that lies within. The way of acceptance. In a world that constantly demands our attention and devotion, it's easy to be consumed by our own suffering. Musashi's first lesson is to embrace the hurt, to acknowledge it without resistance. This might seem counterintuitive, but it is the path to healing and growth. Musashi writes, "The way of the warrior is resolute acceptance of death." In other words, the warrior understands that death is an inevitable part of life, just as pain and suffering are. By acknowledging the existence of hurt and accepting it as an integral part of life's journey, we become warriors in our own right. The art of detachment. In our modern world, attachment to material possessions, relationships, and our own self-image is a source of much suffering. Musashi emphasizes the importance of detachment as a means of caring less about life's hurts. He says, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." The mountain represents our goals, desires, and aspirations. Often, we become fixated on one specific path, and when life throws obstacles in our way, we experience hurt and frustration. Musashi encourages us to detach from our preconceived notions and be open to alternative routes. When we care less about the specific path and more about the destination, we become adaptable and resilient. The power of mindfulness. Musashi's teachings extend beyond the physical realm of swordsmanship. He places great emphasis on the power of the mind. In the Book of Five Rings, he states, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye." This profound statement underscores the importance of mental awareness. When life hurts, our minds often become clouded with negative thoughts and emotions. Musashi teaches us to develop mindfulness, the ability to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can care less about the hurt and instead focus on the present moment, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with clarity and composure. Embracing adversity. Musashi's life was marked by countless battles and struggles. He understood that adversity was not something to be avoided, but rather a catalyst for growth. He writes, "Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Do not, above all, seek pleasure through victory. Nothing is so costly and misleading as revenge." In these words, Musashi encourages us to rise above the desire for revenge or instant gratification. When life hurts, our natural inclination may be to seek retribution or to numb the pain with fleeting pleasures. Musashi reminds us that such pursuits only prolong our suffering. Instead, we should embrace adversity as a teacher, recognizing that it has the potential to forge us into stronger, wiser individuals. The fluidity of life. One of Musashi's most renowned principles is the concept of the void or no mind, mushin. It is a state of mind where the ego vanishes and actions become effortless and spontaneous. In the midst of life's hurts and challenges, achieving mushin can be a profound source of strength. Musashi writes, "To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead." This paradoxical statement highlights the idea that when we stop clinging to life and our ego-driven desires, we gain a sense of invincibility. We care less about the fear of failure or pain because, in mushin, we transcend the limitations of the self. The art of adaptation. Miyamoto Musashi was a master of adapting to ever-changing circumstances. His famous duel against Sasaki Kojiro on Ganryo Island is a testament to his adaptability. He fashioned a makeshift sword from an oar, proving that mastery transcends the tools we have at our disposal. When life hurts, it often means that our circumstances have changed unexpectedly. Musashi's teachings urge us to adapt gracefully, just as he did on Ganryo Island. He writes, "Do nothing which is of no use." In this minimalist philosophy, he reminds us to conserve our energy for what truly matters and to adapt our strategies as needed to overcome life's challenges. The value of patience. In a world that values speed and instant results, Musashi teaches us the virtue of patience. He writes, "Do not regret what you have done. Do not be ashamed of your failures." These words remind us that life's hurts and setbacks are part of a larger journey. When we care less about the immediate pain and focus on the long-term goals, we develop patience and resilience. Musashi's life was a testament to this principle, as he spent years honing his skills and facing defeats before becoming a legendary swordsman. His story serves as a beacon of hope for anyone who has faced setbacks and failures in life. The way of simplicity. Minamoto Musashi lived a life of simplicity and discipline. He believed in the power of focused effort and minimalism. In the Book of 5 Rings, he writes, "If you wish to control others, you must first control yourself." To care less about life's hurts, we must first learn to control our own reactions and emotions. This requires simplifying our lives and removing distractions that cloud our judgment. By embracing simplicity and self-discipline, we gain greater control over our own destinies. The essence of victory. Musashi's ultimate teachings are encapsulated in his concept of the way of victory. He writes, "The true science of martial arts means practicing them in such a way that they will be useful at any time, and to teach them in such a way that they will be useful in all things." The essence of victory, according to Musashi, is not limited to the battlefield, but extends to all aspects of life. When we care less about the superficial trappings of success and focus on the enduring principles of mastery and resilience, we become victorious in our journey through life's hurts and challenges. Finding your inner warrior. Miyamoto Musashi's teachings are not confined to the world of martial arts or philosophy alone. They extend to the very essence of being human. He implores us to find our inner warrior, to connect with the indomitable spirit within each of us. It is this spirit that allows us to care less about life's hurts and persevere through the toughest of trials. Musashi writes, "The true warrior is always armed with the 3 things: the radiant sword of pacification, the mirror of bravery, wisdom, and friendship, and the precious jewel of enlightenment." In these words, he unveils the 3 treasures of the warrior's heart: inner peace, clarity of mind, and enlightenment. To find your inner warrior is to cultivate these treasures within yourself. The radiant sword of pacification. In a world often marked by conflict and strife, Musashi's concept of the radiant sword of pacification holds profound significance. It represents the ability to bring calm and resolution to chaotic situations, both within ourselves and in the external world. To care less about life's hurts, we must wield this radiant sword with wisdom and compassion. It is not about seeking revenge or inflicting harm on others, but about finding peaceful solutions and resolutions. Musashi reminds us that true strength lies in the power to pacify, not in the power to destroy. The mirror of bravery, wisdom, and friendship. Musashi's philosophy extends beyond the individual and emphasizes the importance of relationships and community. He writes, "In everything, no matter what it may be, uniformity is undesirable. Leaving something incomplete makes it interesting and gives one the feeling that there is room for growth." The mirror of bravery, wisdom, and friendship reflects the interconnectedness of our lives. When life hurts, it is often our friends and loved ones who provide solace and support. Musashi's wisdom teaches us that diversity and imperfection are what make these connections meaningful and beautiful. By embracing the unique qualities of each person in our lives, we strengthen our bonds, and find the courage to care less about life's hurts. The precious jewel of enlightenment. At the heart of Musashi's teachings lies the pursuit of enlightenment. While it may seem like an abstract concept, it is, in fact, the culmination of a life dedicated to self-improvement and mastery. He writes, "You can only fight the way you practice. To truly care less about life's hurts, we must strive for enlightenment. This does not mean achieving a state of perfection, but rather continuously seeking self-improvement and self-awareness. It is a lifelong journey of growth and discovery, and it is through this pursuit that we find the strength to face adversity with grace and resilience." Miyamoto Musashi's teachings are not a destination. They are a journey, a path that stretches into infinity. Just as Musashi's pursuit of mastery knew no end, our quest to care less about life's hurts and embody his wisdom is an ongoing expedition. Becoming the true warrior. To become a true warrior in the spirit of Musashi is to embrace a way of life marked by strength, resilience, and compassion. It is a journey that demands self-awareness, discipline, and continuous growth. Begin your journey by turning inward. Cultivate self-awareness through mindfulness and reflection. Understand your strengths and weaknesses, desires, and fears. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which you can build resilience. Musashi's life was a testament to the power of discipline. In the pursuit of mastery, he practiced relentlessly. Discipline is the force that propels you forward when life hurts. It's the commitment to keep going even when the path is steep and the obstacles seem insurmountable. Mastery, according to Musashi, is not a static state, but a continuous process. Embrace lifelong learning and growth. Seek wisdom from diverse sources and apply it to your life. View each challenge as an opportunity for personal evolution. True warriors care not only for themselves, but also for others. Develop compassion for those who suffer alongside you. Extend a helping hand when you can, for in lifting others, you elevate yourself. The influence of Musashi's teachings. Miyamoto Musashi's influence extends far beyond his time. His teachings have left an indelible mark on philosophy, martial arts, leadership, and personal development. Individuals from all walks of life have found inspiration and guidance in his timeless wisdom. Musashi's principles continue to shape martial arts disciplines worldwide. His focus on adaptability, strategy, and mental fortitude is invaluable to fighters and practitioners. Musashi's leadership philosophy emphasizes the importance of balance and wisdom in decision-making. Leaders in various fields have drawn upon his teachings to guide their teams and organizations. Musashi's emphasis on self-awareness, discipline, and continuous growth resonates deeply with those on a quest for personal development and self-improvement. In an age where mental resilience is increasingly crucial, Musashi's teachings on mindfulness, adaptability, and embracing adversity offer a roadmap for fortifying one's mental fortitude. Imagine a world where individuals and communities embrace Musashi's philosophy, where the pursuit of mastery and resilience is a collective endeavor. In this world, caring less about life's hurts is a shared wisdom, and adversity becomes an opportunity for growth. Instead of resorting to violence and aggression, conflicts are resolved through dialogue and understanding. People draw upon Musashi's radiant sword of pacification to bring harmony to their interactions. Compassion and empathy are the norm, not the exception. The mirror of bravery, wisdom, and friendship reflects the deep connections that bind communities together. Mental resilience is as crucial as physical strength. Musashi's teachings on mindfulness and adaptability are woven into educational curricula, workplaces, and daily life. Society embraces innovation and change, knowing that adaptation is key to progress. Musashi's lessons on the fluidity of life become a cornerstone of problem-solving and innovation. You don't need to be a master swordsman or philosopher to embrace Musashi's teachings. Start with small steps, practice mindfulness, detach from unnecessary attachments, and embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. Understand that your journey will be unique. Adapt Musashi's principles to your own circumstances and experiences, What works for one person may not work for another, so find your own path. Seek guidance from those who have walked a similar journey. Connect with mentors, read about others who have applied Musashi's wisdom, and draw inspiration from their stories. Surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals who share your commitment to personal growth and resilience. Together, you can encourage and support one another. Remember that your potential for growth and transformation is boundless. Just as Musashi's journey knew no end, neither does yours. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The gift of reflection. In the quiet moments of contemplation, you'll find the true gift of Musashi's teachings. Take the time to reflect on your journey, both the triumphs and the setbacks. Musashi himself was a prolific writer and thinker, and he knew the value of introspection. Consider keeping a journal to document your experiences, insights, and challenges. Writing allows you to clarify your thoughts and emotions, and it serves as a valuable tool for self-discovery. Incorporate meditation into your daily routine. It provides a space for stillness and self-reflection, allowing you to connect with the deeper aspects of your being. Engage in meaningful conversations with those who share your commitment to Musashi's philosophy. The exchange of ideas and experiences can lead to profound insights and personal growth. Resilience in practice. Resilience is not an abstract concept. It's a practical skill that you can develop and refine over time. Musashi's teachings provide a roadmap for building resilience in your daily life. Learn to manage stress effectively. When faced with adversity, practice techniques like deep breathing, exercise, or mindfulness to stay calm and composed. Develop your emotional intelligence by recognizing and understanding your own emotions and those of others. This skill allows you to navigate challenging situations with empathy and composure. Approach problems and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Utilize Musashi's principles of adaptability and the fluidity of life to find innovative solutions. Prioritize self-care to maintain your physical and mental well-being. Adequate rest, nutrition, and exercise provide a strong foundation for resilience. Sharing the wisdom. Musashi's legacy becomes even more meaningful when it is shared with others. As you journey along the path of resilience, consider how you can pass on his wisdom to those around you. If you have acquired expertise in a particular area, consider teaching others. Whether it's martial arts, philosophy, or personal development, imparting your knowledge can inspire and empower others. Serve as a mentor or guide for those who seek to develop resilience. Share your experiences, offer support, and help others navigate life's challenges. Lead by example. Your actions and behavior can inspire those around you to embrace Musashi's philosophy and strive for resilience in their own lives. Create or join communities dedicated to the principles of Musashi. Together, you can provide a supportive environment for growth and learning. A life of significance. Ultimately, the journey of embracing Musashi's teachings and caring less about life's hurts leads to a life of significance. It's about leaving a lasting impact on the world and the people you encounter along the way. Consider the legacy you wish to leave behind. How do you want to be remembered? Musashi's legacy lives on through his writings and the impact he had on others. What will be your contribution? Find opportunities to serve others. Acts of kindness and support ripple through communities, leaving a positive mark on the world. Inspire others through your actions and words. Be a source of motivation and encouragement for those who may be struggling on their own journeys. Embracing the unpredictable. As you navigate the path of resilience, remember that life is inherently unpredictable. Musashi's teachings provide guidance, but they do not shield you from uncertainty. Embrace the unpredictability of life as an opportunity for growth. Stay flexible and adaptable in the face of change. Musashi's philosophy of adaptability is a valuable tool for navigating the unknown. Understand that challenges and setbacks are not setbacks, but stepping stones on your journey. They provide opportunities to test and strengthen your resilience. Embrace the present moment. Life's unpredictability means that today is a gift. Cherish the moments of joy, connection, and growth that come your way. The ever-expanding journey. As you continue to delve into Musashi's teachings and embark on the path of resilience, keep in mind that the journey is ever-expanding. There are always new depths to explore, new insights to gain, and new challenges to face. Allow yourself to evolve. Just as Musashi's philosophy transcended his time, your understanding and application of his teachings will grow and change as you do. Seek to integrate Musashi's wisdom into every aspect of your life. Let it inform your relationships, your work, your passions, and your daily decisions. Consider the legacy you are building, a legacy of resilience, wisdom, and the enduring power to overcome. Your journey, inspired by Musashi, becomes a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will. The ripple effect of resilience. As you progress on your journey of embracing resilience through the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, you'll discover that the impact goes beyond your personal growth. Resilience has a ripple effect, influencing not only your life, but also those in your orbit. Your commitment to resilience and personal growth becomes a source of inspiration for those around you. People are drawn to individuals who demonstrate strength and the ability to bounce back from adversity. Your example may encourage others to embark on their own journeys of resilience. As you become more resilient, your relationships with others can transform. You'll find yourself better equipped to handle conflicts, offer support to loved ones facing challenges, and foster a more compassionate and understanding environment in your social circle. In communities where individuals prioritize resilience, a culture of collective strength and adaptability can emerge. Together, people can tackle larger challenges and overcome obstacles that may seem insurmountable on an individual level. Embracing the impermanence of life. A core lesson in Musashi's teachings is the recognition of the impermanence of life. The hurts and challenges we face are fleeting, and even our most difficult moments will eventually pass. This understanding can be a source of great solace and motivation. Embrace each moment with mindful presence. Recognize that life's joys and sorrows are part of the ever-changing tapestry of existence. When you truly grasp the impermanence of life, you learn to savor the good times and navigate the difficult times with grace. Your perspective on life's hurts can evolve. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you may begin to view them as opportunities for growth and transformation. In doing so, you shift from being a victim of circumstances to an empowered navigator of your own journey. The impermanence of life underscores the importance of appreciating the journey itself. The destinations and goals may change, but the journey, the process of growth, self-discovery, and resilience remains a constant source of meaning and fulfillment. The interconnectedness of all things. Musashi's philosophy also emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things. Just as he recognized the importance of adaptability and fluidity, we can apply this interconnectedness to our own lives. Understand that your resilience is intimately connected to the people and environments around you. Cultivate positive relationships, seek support when needed, and create environments that nurture your growth. Think of resilience as an ecosystem. Just as diverse species contribute to the health of an ecosystem, various aspects of your life, physical health, emotional well-being, relationships, and personal growth, contribute to your overall resilience. Your actions and choices have a broader impact on society. By embodying resilience and caring less about life's hurts, you contribute to a more resilient and compassionate world. You become an inspiration for future generations. Your story of resilience can motivate and empower those who face their own challenges and hurts. Your legacy becomes a beacon of hope and possibility. Reflect on the mark you wish to leave on the world. Through your commitment to resilience, you leave a positive imprint on the lives of those you touch. Your legacy becomes a source of pride and fulfillment. As you move forward on your path, may you continue to embody the teachings of Musashi, inspire those you encounter, and leave a legacy of resilience and strength. Your heart, like Musashi's, becomes a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. The journey is never ending, and its rewards are infinite. A resilient mindset is the cornerstone of Musashi's teachings and the key to navigating life's hurts. It is a mindset that allows you to embrace challenges as opportunities and setbacks as stepping stones. Cultivating this mindset is essential for your ongoing journey. Pay attention to your internal dialogue. Replace self-criticism and negativity with positive self-talk. Encourage and motivate yourself, especially during difficult times. Nurture an optimistic outlook on life. Believe in your ability to overcome adversity and face life's challenges with courage and determination. Practice adaptive thinking. When faced with obstacles, focus on finding solutions and learning from experiences rather than dwelling on the problem. A resilient body is another crucial aspect of Musashi's philosophy. Physical well-being supports mental and emotional resilience, providing you with the strength and endurance to face life's hurts. Incorporate regular physical activity into your routine. Exercise not only enhances physical fitness, but also boosts mood and mental resilience. Maintain a balanced and nutritious diet. Proper nutrition provides your body and mind with the essential nutrients needed to function optimally. Prioritize adequate sleep and rest. Quality rest is essential for physical recovery, emotional stability, and mental clarity. Musashi's teachings remind us that resilience encompasses not only the body and mind, but also the spirit. A resilient spirit is unwavering, even in the face of life's most significant challenges. Connect with your sense of purpose and passion. These driving forces give you the motivation and determination to persevere through adversity. Cultivate inner peace through practices like meditation or mindfulness. A calm and centered spirit is better equipped to navigate the storms of life. Spend time in nature. The natural world offers solace and connection, reminding you of the broader cycles of life and the resilience inherent in all living things. Approach life as a lifelong learner. Continually seek knowledge and personal growth in all areas of your life. Adapt and evolve your skills. Just as Musashi refined his techniques, be open to refining your approach to resilience and personal development. Seek guidance from mentors and experts in areas you wish to master. Their wisdom and experience can accelerate your progress. The gift of compassion. Compassion is a powerful ally on your journey of resilience. Musashi's philosophy emphasizes the importance of compassion for oneself and others. Be gentle with yourself. Understand that setbacks and hurts are a part of life. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding. Extend your compassion to others. When you encounter people facing their own challenges, offer empathy and support. Your compassion can be a beacon of hope in their lives. Cultivate a community of compassion. Surround yourself with people who share your commitment to resilience and compassion, creating an environment of mutual support. The resilient soul. As you continue to immerse yourself in Musashi's teachings and embrace resilience, remember that your journey is an ongoing exploration of the resilient soul. It is a path marked by growth, strength, and an unwavering spirit. The resilient soul is one that thrives amidst life's hurts, drawing strength from adversity and emerging stronger with each challenge faced. Your journey, inspired by Musashi, is a testament to the enduring power of resilience, a gift to yourself, to those around you, and to the world. As you move forward, may you continue to embody the teachings of Musashi, inspire those you encounter, and leave a legacy of resilience and strength. Your soul, like Musashi's, becomes a beacon of hope and a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. The journey is never ending, and its rewards are infinite. Musashi's life was a testament to the unyielding spirit of human potential, a reminder that we need not limit ourselves in the pursuit of greatness. In this video of Musashi's wisdom, we shall embark on a journey through his life, his philosophy, and his timeless teachings to understand why it is imperative not to confine ourselves to the narrow confines of our limitations. Lesson 1. Embrace adversity as a catalyst for growth. In a world filled with chaos, Musashi found his calling in the way of the sword. He embarked on a journey to master the art of combat, but he did so in a way that was entirely his own. He eschewed formal training and chose the path of self-discovery. Musashi wandered the countryside, engaging in duels and refining his techniques through real-life experiences. Lesson 2. Forge your own path and do not conform to convention. Musashi's unorthodox approach to swordsmanship not only made him a formidable warrior, but also a profound thinker. He realized that true mastery could only be achieved by transcending the limitations imposed by tradition and dogma. The dual nature of Musashi. One of the most intriguing aspects of Musashi's life was his duality. On one hand, he was a fierce and relentless warrior who engaged in countless duels and battles, earning a fearsome reputation as the Sword Saint. On the other hand, he was a philosopher and artist who wrote profound treatises on strategy and life. Lesson 3. Embrace your multifaceted nature. Musashi's ability to seamlessly transition between the roles of warrior and philosopher demonstrates the importance of embracing all aspects of oneself. He did not limit himself to being just a swordsman. He explored the depths of his creativity and intellect. Musashi's most enduring legacy is undoubtedly his masterpiece, the Book of Five Rings, Gorin no Sho. In this treatise on strategy, Musashi distilled a lifetime of wisdom into 5 key elements: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Each element represents a different aspect of strategy, and together they form a comprehensive guide to success in any endeavor. Lesson 4. Build a solid foundation. Musashi likened the foundation of strategy to the earth, emphasizing the importance of a strong base. In life, this translates to acquiring fundamental skills and knowledge. Just as a swordsman must master the basics of swordsmanship, we must excel in the fundamentals of our chosen paths. Lesson 5. Be like water, flexible and adaptable. Water, in Musashi's philosophy, symbolizes adaptability. Just as water takes the shape of its container, we must be flexible and open to change. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, and the ability to adapt is a key to success. Lesson 6. Cultivate unwavering focus and intensity. Fire represents the intensity of purpose. Musashi believed that success could only be achieved through unwavering commitment and focus. To accomplish great things, we must channel our energy and passion into our pursuits. Lesson 7. Recognize the timing and seize opportunities. Wind signifies timing and the ability to recognize opportunities when they arise. Musashi taught that we should not be passive, but should actively seek the right moment to act. Life is full of chances, and it is up to us to seize them. Lesson 8. Seek mastery in the emptiness. Void represents the concept of emptiness, or the absence of limitations. Musashi believed that true mastery could only be attained by transcending the self and all preconceived notions. It is in the void that we find limitless potential. Musashi's philosophy extended beyond the battlefield. It encompassed all aspects of life. He emphasized the importance of having a clear and focused mind, devoid of distractions and unnecessary clutter. Lesson 9. Simplify your approach to achieve clarity. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi stressed the significance of simplicity in strategy. He believed that complexity could lead to confusion, while a simple and direct approach was more effective. In our pursuits, we should strive to simplify our strategies and focus on what truly matters. Lesson 10. Cultivate an unshakable mind. Musashi's unwavering resolve and mental fortitude were the foundations of his success. He advocated for developing an immovable mind that could withstand the storms of life. When faced with challenges, we must remain resolute and unyielding in our pursuit of our goals. Lesson 11. Embrace the paradox of no way. One of the most profound aspects of Musashi's philosophy is the concept of no way. He believed that there is no fixed path to success, and one must be open to all possibilities. This paradoxical idea encourages us to be flexible and adaptable in our approach. Musashi's life was punctuated by numerous duels, each of which served as a test of his skill, resolve, and philosophy. His duels were not mere contests of physical prowess. They were battles of the mind and spirit. One of the most famous duels in Musashi's life was his encounter with Sasaki Kojiro on Ganryu Island. Kojiro was a renowned swordsman, and the clash between the two warriors was highly anticipated. Lesson 12. Face your fears and challenges head-on. Despite the odds, Musashi did not shy away from the duel. He faced his fears and challenges head-on, demonstrating that greatness is often achieved by confronting our limitations. Musashi's journey of self-discovery led him to seek vengeance against his father's killer, Arima Kihei. This personal vendetta was a pivotal moment in his life. Lesson 13. Transform pain and anger into motivation. Musashi's pursuit of vengeance could have consumed him, but instead, he channeled his pain and anger into motivation. He turned a tragic event into a driving force for self-improvement and mastery. While Miyamoto Musashi is most celebrated for his prowess with the sword, his teachings extend far beyond the realm of martial arts. His philosophy is a blueprint for achieving greatness in any endeavor. Lesson 14. Apply martial principles to life. Musashi's insights into strategy can be applied to all aspects of life. Whether in business, relationships, or personal development, his teachings offer a roadmap for success. Lesson 15. Continuously strive for self-mastery. Musashi's life was a testament to the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. He viewed life as a journey of continuous growth and refinement. To achieve greatness, we must never cease in our efforts to become the best version of ourselves. Lesson 16. You are limitless. Musashi's journey from a tumultuous childhood to becoming a legendary swordsman and philosopher illustrates that human potential knows no bounds. We are capable of achieving greatness beyond our wildest dreams if we dare to embrace the unconventional, cultivate an unwavering spirit, and continuously strive for self-mastery. In the words of Miyamoto Musashi himself, do not limit yourself. Believe in the limitless possibilities that lie within you, and with unwavering determination, you can conquer any challenge and achieve the extraordinary. So let us take to heart the wisdom of this timeless master and embark on a journey of self-discovery and unbounded potential. For in doing so, we shall indeed not limit ourselves but unleash the limitless power that resides within each of us. Lesson 17. Clarify your purpose. Musashi was unwavering in his pursuit of mastering the way of the sword. To follow in his footsteps, begin by clarifying your own purpose. What is it that you are passionate about? What do you want to excel in? Define your path and set clear goals. Lesson 18. View challenges as opportunities. Embracing adversity is a central theme in Musashi's life. When faced with challenges, instead of seeing them as obstacles, view them as opportunities for growth. Every setback is a chance to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Lesson 19. Dedicate yourself to constant improvement. Mastery is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. Like Musashi, dedicate yourself to constant improvement. Whether you are an artist, an entrepreneur, or an athlete, never stop refining your skills and seeking mastery in your chosen field. Lesson 20. Eliminate distractions and focus. Simplicity is the key to clarity. Just as Musashi advocated for simplicity in strategy, simplify your approach to life. Identify distractions and eliminate them. Focus on what truly matters and commit your energy to those pursuits. Lesson 21. Cultivate an unshakable mind. Musashi's immovable mind was the foundation of his success. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or other mental exercises to strengthen your resilience. In the face of challenges, remain calm and unwavering in your determination. Lesson 22. Be open to all possibilities. Musashi's concept of no way teaches us to be open to all possibilities. Do not limit yourself to a fixed path. Be flexible and adaptable. Explore different avenues and approaches to your goals. Lesson 23. Recognize and seize opportunities. Like the wind in Musashi's philosophy, timing is crucial. Be vigilant and recognize opportunities when they arise. Do not hesitate to take action when the moment is right. Lesson 24. Apply martial principles to all aspects of life. Musashi's philosophy extends beyond the battlefield. Apply martial principles to all areas of your life. Whether in your relationships, personal development, or decision-making, let the wisdom of strategy guide you. Lesson 25. Continuously strive for self-mastery. Musashi's life was a testament to the pursuit of self-mastery. Understand that the journey itself is as important as the destination. Embrace the process of growth and self-improvement with enthusiasm and determination. Lesson 26. Cultivate a growth mindset. Musashi's life was a testament to the power of a growth mindset. The belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. To apply this to your life, embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of fearing failure, view it as a stepping stone towards success. Lesson 27. Embrace change and adaptability. In a rapidly evolving world, Musashi's emphasis on adaptability remains relevant. Embrace change with an open mind and a willingness to pivot when necessary. Recognize that new opportunities often arise in times of uncertainty, and be ready to seize them. Lesson 28. Forge your own path. Musashi's unconventional approach to swordsmanship serves as a powerful reminder that conformity isn't a prerequisite for success. Identify your passions, strengths, and unique talents. Forge a path that aligns with your true self, rather than following a predefined route. Lesson 29. Cultivate mental resilience. Musashi's unshakable mindset enabled him to face countless challenges without losing focus or composure. Strengthen your mental resilience through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and positive self-talk. This will help you stay resilient in the face of adversity. Lesson 30. Recognize and seize opportunities. Musashi's philosophy of recognizing and acting on opportunities is a valuable life skill. Stay vigilant and open-minded, and be ready to take calculated risks when the moment is right. Opportunities often favor those who are prepared to seize them. Lesson 31. Seek mastery in every facet of life. Musashi's commitment to lifelong learning and improvement is a blueprint for success. Apply this by dedicating yourself to mastery in various aspects of your life, from personal growth and relationships to your career or hobbies. Lesson 32. Simplify for clarity. Musashi's advocacy for simplicity can lead to greater clarity in decision-making and action. Remove distractions from your life, streamline your goals, and focus on what truly matters to you. Lesson 33. Be open to the unknown. Musashi's concept of no way encourages us to be open to unexpected possibilities. Rather than rigidly sticking to a preconceived plan, be adaptable and willing to explore uncharted territories. Lesson 34. Find inspiration in unconventional sources. Musashi's life story itself is a testament to finding inspiration in the unlikeliest of places. Seek wisdom and motivation in diverse areas, and don't limit yourself to traditional sources. Lesson 35. Share your knowledge and wisdom. Musashi didn't hoard his knowledge. He shared it through writings like the Book of 5 Rings. As you grow and learn, share your insights with others. Teaching and mentoring can be a fulfilling way to contribute to the growth of those around you. Incorporating Miyamoto Musashi's teachings into your life is a transformative endeavor. It is a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and unwavering determination. As you embark on this path, remember that it is not about achieving perfection. Rather, it is about striving for continuous improvement and embracing the limitless potential within you. Musashi's wisdom extends far beyond the borders of Japan. His philosophies on strategy, adaptability, and mental fortitude have found applications in various fields worldwide. Whether it's a CEO seeking to navigate the complexities of business or an athlete preparing for a championship match, Musashi's principles remain invaluable. Lesson 36. Musashi's teachings are universally applicable. Recognize that Musashi's teachings are not limited to a specific time or place. They are universal principles that can guide individuals in their pursuit of excellence, regardless of their background or circumstances. While Musashi's expertise lay in martial arts, his teachings extend well beyond combat. Modern martial artists, including practitioners of karate, judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and mixed martial arts, draw inspiration from Musashi's strategies and mindset. The martial arts community continues to honor his contributions. Lesson 37. Musashi's wisdom transcends martial arts. Understand that Musashi's teachings are not exclusive to martial artists. They offer valuable insights for anyone seeking personal growth, success, and resilience in their chosen field. The world of business and leadership has not been untouched by Musashi's influence. Entrepreneurs and corporate leaders have turned to his principles for guidance on strategy, decision-making, and effective leadership. Musashi's emphasis on adaptability, simplicity, and clarity of purpose resonates with those striving for success in the business world. Lesson 38. Musashi's strategies apply to business and leadership. Realize that the strategies and principles Musashi outlined in the Book of Five Rings can be translated into practical business tactics and leadership practices. Musashi's philosophy has also found its place in the realm of personal development. Individuals seeking to maximize their potential, overcome challenges, and lead more fulfilling lives have turned to Musashi's teachings for guidance. His emphasis on continuous self-improvement and the pursuit of mastery aligns with the goals of personal growth enthusiasts. Lesson 39. Musashi's philosophy empowers personal development. Embrace the idea that Musashi's teachings can empower you to become the best version of yourself, guiding you towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. Musashi's influence extends into the realm of creativity and the arts. Artists, writers, musicians, and performers have drawn inspiration from his life story and philosophy. Musashi's dedication to his craft and his relentless pursuit of perfection serve as a beacon for those who seek to create and express themselves. Lesson 40. Musashi's spirit fuels creativity and artistic endeavors. Acknowledge that Musashi's unwavering commitment to his art can inspire you to unlock your creative potential and excel in your chosen artistic pursuit. In an increasingly fast-paced and stressful world, Musashi's teachings on mental resilience and adaptability hold particular significance. Individuals grappling with mental health challenges have found solace and strength in Musashi's philosophy. His emphasis on maintaining an unshakable mind provides valuable insights for managing adversity and stress. Lesson 41. Musashi's philosophy supports mental health and resilience. Understand that Musashi's teachings offer valuable tools for fortifying your mental resilience and navigating the challenges of life. The enduring legacy of Miyamoto Musashi reminds us that greatness is not confined to any one pursuit or discipline. His teachings empower individuals to rise above limitations and embrace the boundless potential within themselves. As you delve deeper into Musashi's wisdom, remember that his legacy is not a static concept. It's a living, breathing force that can guide your actions and decisions. By embodying Musashi's principles in your daily life, you become a part of his ongoing legacy, carrying his timeless teachings forward into the future. Lesson 42. Embrace Musashi's legacy as your own. Recognize that you have the power to perpetuate Musashi's legacy by incorporating his teachings into your life. Each decision you make, each challenge you overcome, and each moment you seize in alignment with his principles contributes to the enduring impact of this legendary figure. To truly honor Miyamoto Musashi's teachings, we must not only absorb his wisdom, but also put it into practice in our daily lives. Let's delve deeper into how you can actively incorporate Musashi's philosophy into your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Lesson 43. Develop your personal code of conduct. Like Musashi, take the time to define your principles and values. What are the core beliefs that guide your actions? Creating your personal code will serve as a moral compass in decision-making, helping you stay aligned with your goals and beliefs. Lesson 44. Practice mindfulness daily. Musashi's unshakable mind was a cornerstone of his success. Develop a daily mindfulness practice, whether through meditation, journaling, or reflection, to cultivate mental resilience and clarity. Lesson 45. Define clear, actionable goals. Musashi's pursuit of mastery was driven by clear objectives. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals in various aspects of your life. This provides a roadmap for continuous improvement. Lesson 46. Embrace feedback as a tool for growth. Musashi honed his skills through relentless practice and by seeking feedback from others. Be open to constructive criticism, view it as an opportunity for growth, and continuously learn from your experiences. Lesson 47. Learn from those who embody your aspirations. Identify individuals who exemplify the qualities and achievements you aspire to attain. Study their journeys, understand their principles, and integrate their wisdom into your own path. Lesson 48. Find the balance between self-reliance and collaboration. Musashi's solitary quest for mastery was punctuated by periods of collaboration with like-minded individuals. Recognize that while self-reliance is essential, collaboration and teamwork can amplify your achievements. Lesson 49. Relish the journey of self-discovery. In your pursuit of mastery, don't become fixated solely on the end result. Embrace the process of growth, savor each step, and derive joy from the journey itself. Lesson 50. Share your knowledge and inspire others. Just as Musashi left a legacy of wisdom, strive to mentor and inspire those who seek guidance. Your experiences and insights can be invaluable to others on their own paths to greatness. Lesson 51. View adversity as a catalyst for growth. Whenever challenges arise, remember that they are opportunities to test your resolve, develop resilience, and refine your skills. Approach adversity with the mindset of Musashi. See it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Lesson 52. Regularly reflect on your journey and adapt. Musashi's life was marked by constant self-assessment and adaptation. Schedule regular moments of reflection to evaluate your progress, celebrate your successes, and make necessary adjustments to your path. With each passing day, you have the opportunity to draw inspiration from Musashi's unwavering spirit, to face challenges head-on, and to embrace the boundless potential within you. Your journey, like his, will be marked by triumphs, setbacks, and moments of profound insight. Through the lens of Musashi's wisdom, you'll come to realize that the only true limitations are the ones you impose upon yourself. By refusing to limit yourself, you open the door to a world of limitless possibilities. Your odyssey, like Musashi's, will be marked by the pursuit of excellence, the resilience to overcome adversity, and the courage to transcend your limitations. So let your life be a testament to the enduring impact of Miyamoto Musashi's teachings, and may your unending quest be a source of inspiration for generations to come.
In today's rapidly shifting landscape where unpredictability is the only constant, the teachings of Musashi have never been more pertinent. The world may have evolved, with battles now fought in boardrooms rather than on sandy shores, but the principles of strategic foresight and adaptability remain as crucial as ever. Through his life and wisdom, we can unearth the secrets to navigating our own challenges, no matter how insurmountable they might appear. So, as we delve into the world of Musashi, remember, it's not just about the art of the sword, but the art of outsmarting, of staying 10 steps ahead, and of harnessing a genius that transcends eras. Welcome to the legacy of Miyamoto Musashi. If legends are born from adversity, then Miyamoto Musashi's story is a testament to that truth. Emerging from the shadows of a Japan rife with political intrigue and warring factions, Musashi's early years were anything but ordinary. Each dawn brought new challenges, and every sunset bore witness to his relentless spirit. Born in the late 16th century, Musashi's journey was carved amidst the backdrop of a tumultuous era. Orphaned at a young age, he wasn't nurtured by the comforts of familial warmth, but was instead thrust into a world where survival wasn't guaranteed. It's in this crucible of hardships that the seeds of his strategic genius were sown. Every skirmish, every duel, and every loss taught him invaluable lessons. Rather than succumbing to the weight of these challenges, Musashi used them as stepping stones. With each adversity, he refined his approach, not only to swordsmanship, but also to life's myriad challenges. He transformed obstacles into opportunities, always seeking the edge that would set him apart. This relentless pursuit didn't just make him a master with the blade, but a tactician of life. Each chapter of his journey, replete with trials and triumphs, contributed to the framework of his strategic brilliance. And as we uncover these episodes, we'll discover the crucible moments that molded Musashi into the legendary figure he is celebrated as today. To many, a sword may seem like an extension of the arm, a mere tool wielded by its master. But for Musashi, the sword was also a conduit of the mind, an instrument that showcased not just physical agility, but also cerebral acumen. Miyamoto Musashi was not just a prodigious swordsman, he was a thinker, a philosopher of combat. While countless warriors trained relentlessly to perfect their swordplay, Musashi recognized early on that mere physical prowess would not crown him unmatched. His battles weren't just won on the grounds of dexterity, but in the intricate labyrinths of strategy and foresight. This belief was central to his martial artistry. While he dedicated hours to honing his techniques, ensuring each strike was precise and each parry was flawless, he invested equal, if not more, time in sharpening his mental faculties. He studied opponents, discerned patterns, and anticipated moves before they were made. Musashi's duels often began long before the first strike. He'd dissect his adversaries' psyches, employing tactics to unnerve, mislead, and predict. His philosophy was clear. The blade could wound, but the mind could conquer. In the realm of combat, where most emphasized on muscle memory and reflex, Musashi championed the synthesis of mind and blade, teaching us that true mastery arises when one can seamlessly merge the tangible with the intangible. Within the annals of martial literature, few works shine as brightly as Miyamoto Musashi's Go-Rin no Sho, or the Book of Five Rings. More than a mere combat manual, this intricate treatise, penned in the twilight years of Musashi's life, serves as a reflection of his philosophy, his art, and his understanding of strategy and existence. Diving deep into the essence of the text, one can discern that it's partitioned into 5 books, each representing a ring or an element: earth, water, fire, wind, and the void. Each ring not only delves into the specifics of swordsmanship and combat, but also translates to broader strategies, methodologies, and ways of thinking. The earth ring, for instance, lays the foundation, discussing the basics of the martial arts and Musashi's own style. Meanwhile, the water ring flows into concepts of adaptability and flexibility, illustrating the need to be fluid in one's approach. However, the brilliance of the Book of Five Rings lies in its applicability beyond the battlefield. Musashi's insights on timing, rhythm, perception, and understanding resonate with not just warriors, but also artists, entrepreneurs, and leaders. He teaches readers to see the bigger picture, to be adaptable, to understand their environment, and most importantly, to know themselves. In essence, Go-Rin no Sho is not merely about defeating an opponent with a sword. It's about overcoming challenges, understanding the complexities of life, and navigating the world with an unyielding strategic mindset. It stands as a testament to Musashi's genius, offering a roadmap to outsmart challenges, be it in combat or daily life. Miyamoto Musashi's profound wisdom manifests compellingly in the division of his magnum opus into 5 elemental books. Each of these elements, far from being mere chapters, stand as pillars illuminating the diverse facets of strategy and life. They represent a harmonious blend of physical technique and metaphysical philosophy, seamlessly intertwining to create a holistic roadmap for strategic thinking. Earth, grounded in basics. The Earth Book is the foundational pillar. It speaks to the essence of Musashi's style and provides the bedrock principles of martial arts. But on a deeper level, Earth symbolizes grounding oneself in core values, principles, and understanding the terrain or environment in which we operate. It emphasizes the importance of building a strong foundation before mastering advanced techniques, a lesson relevant not just in combat, but in any endeavor. Water, flow, and adaptability. Like the fluidity of water that adjusts its course without losing its essence, the Water Book emphasizes adaptability. It teaches the reader to be responsive to changing circumstances, suggesting that real mastery lies not in rigid techniques, but in the ability to adapt and flow. Whether navigating the currents of business, art, or personal relationships, Musashi's insights on water remind us of the strength in flexibility. Fire, passion, and aggression. Fire represents the fervor, the energy, and the aggressive tactics in combat. But beyond the battlefield, fire symbolizes drive, ambition, and the burning desire to achieve one's goals. Musashi counsels on how to harness this fiery energy effectively, ensuring it becomes a tool rather than a destructive force. Wind, the styles of others. While the earlier books focus on Musashi's techniques and philosophies, the Wind Book provides a comparative study, exploring other martial schools and styles. It underscores the significance of understanding external influences, competitors, and the broader environment. In modern terms, it's about market research, understanding competitors, and positioning oneself uniquely. Void, the realm beyond technique, perhaps the most philosophical. The void speaks to the space beyond technique, strategy, and form. It's the realm of intuition, of being in the moment, of Zen-like mastery, where conscious thought ceases and pure action takes over. Musashi alludes to the state of mushin or no mind, where the strategist operates from a place of profound inner clarity. As we navigate these elemental terrains laid out by Musashi, it becomes evident that his wisdom transcends swordsmanship. He crafts a strategic guide that serves anyone looking to carve a path in life, urging us to balance our foundational principles with adaptability, passion with understanding, and technique with intuition. Miyamoto Musashi, while renowned for his unparalleled swordsmanship, often showcased a genius that transcended the confines of a blade. Among his most intriguing strategies was his ability to conquer adversaries without even unsheathing his weapon. This technique, more mental than physical, emphasizes the art of victory beyond the battlefield. Musashi believed in understanding his opponents deeply, their strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and fears. This depth of knowledge allowed him to anticipate moves and positions, often outmaneuvering adversaries before the battle truly began. For Musashi, the real combat was waged in the mind. Psychological warfare, the power of presence and reputation is immeasurable. Often, the sheer weight of Musashi's reputation and his strategic posturing would unnerve his opponents. By establishing dominance through demeanor and calculated gestures, he often won the psychological battle, making the physical one redundant. The power of perception. By projecting an image of invincibility, Musashi manipulated the perceptions of those around him. He was adept at creating scenarios where the opponent felt cornered or outmatched, not by the threat of an imminent blade, but by the looming shadow of defeat.
Mark, how are you?
Victory and stillness. At the heart of Musashi's no-sword strategy is the Zen principle of stillness amidst chaos. By embodying calm and centeredness, he became an enigma to his opponents, his stillness serving as both shield and weapon. In a world where overt action and loud gestures